You ready? Hello guys. So we have gone live nice and early this evening. Okay, so welcome to the stream. The 50 plus game is doing we're doing a long flight tonight. From what Empire has set up, it is 2 hours and 40 minutes. So we will have a look. I will get rid of the screen so you can see where we are, guys. Thank you very much for joining nice and early as well. I will bring you guys Groat. Oh no! Hello. Now Groat's here. Groat is a seasoned pilot, and guys, he taught me a lot of what I know. So all the bad stuff, let's not blame Groat for it. They're things I have picked up from bad habits. How are you, Groat? And how is that good lady of yours as well? Right, so from the beginning, what I'm going to do is bring you guys into the stream straight away. Did you enjoy my raid? Yes, it was lovely. Oh, that's good. Right, let me just bring you guys into the stream and then I'm set then on to... Right, I want to get volumes right for everybody. So guys, you are now live on the 50 Plus Gamers stream. We will start as you appear in...
Bye, Carlton.
Oh, Andy, you always attack Colton. So straight away, I'm going to try and fly and clear. I'm going to leave him, to be honest. Then no one can put anything else in it. Right. Okay, guys, I can hear you all nice and clear. Let me just turn the volume up so I can hear you in my headset and everything else. Right. As you appear in Discord. Dev, would you like to say hello?
Hello, everybody.
Wonderful. Let me move the sound around because it's a bit low for me. For some. Turn that up, turn that down. And we have got Empire. Would you like to say hello?
Hello.
Nice and loud. That's too loud. So you're talking loud, which is good.
That's what she said.
That's all the way. Kempy. Hello. How are you? We have got Jay, Captain Jay in the stream. Would you like to say hello?
Hello.
Wonderful. Bit low, but we'll sort that out, won't we, Jay?
My end or yours?
Your end. Or to be honest and truthfully, it probably... No, I don't think it's my end because I'm moving the sound around. Just talk. Just count to 10. Okay.
No comment.
I know. Jay?
No, I mean sounds-wise.
No, you count to 10 and I'll get the volume right for you.
I can hear you echo.
Give me a second.
Does he sound all right in the chat, guys? Because I can hardly hear him.
He sounds fine in my head. Regarding the chat, let me...
And in mine, yes.
Right.
Jay, talk.
Hello.
Right, okay. Keep talking.
Hello.
Right, okay. That sounds okay for me at the moment.
Something is echoing.
Say again.
Something in the background is echoing.
It's not echoing. Right, let me just see if one of the volumes has turned up. Bear with me.
Is it me?
It's not on my stream at the moment. I know that for definite. Let me just check.
Because I keep hearing something in one of you guys. So
yeah.
I've got
well, it's not coming from me. I
background.
know that for definite.
Okay. No, that's better. Now it's switched off.
Yeah, I've just checked all my settings and everything seems fine. Everybody's coming through. I want to be able to hear us all properly as well, you see. Yeah. Right, okay, so we are now... Right, Empire, do your thing. Where are we flying from and where are we heading to?
We are starting here, which is RCTP, and we're going to Taiwan, which is RCTP.
Right, okay,
oh, no.
Thank you very much.
No, we're starting from... Hang on, look. We are starting from Taiwan, which we are now, which is RCTP, and then we're going to Japanese International, which is RJAA.
Right, wonderful.
There
Thank
we
you
go.
very much
I've
for
got
that.
my mouth twisted like a turnip. And I type it in
Right,
chat
okay,
so
guys. So
see
can
it.
we all get set up because my plane engine is not even on? Let's get that turned on.
I can't pronounce these stupidity names. I just called them what country they are. Taiwan to Japanese to Japan. Right.
Just getting my engine started. And then I will get set up. Geordie!
That's fine.
Go.
Oh, I'm just getting my push back brakes ready.
It won't go in the
What?
tub because I can't empty it at the moment because of Handy Andy. Right, so we are now engines at an
It's missing the jar now.
Yeah, I'm
It's
gonna
just
empty
going-
it. I'm gonna empty it now.
How many's oh. With all those soccer balls, I'm surprised England hasn't won.
Alright, that'll stop
It's
them for
missing
now.
the jar. Okay, I got a notification in Discord. Oh,
Right, okay, so let me get started up. Oh, I'm hearing nothing, so I reckon that my sound is a little bit messed around, guys, so just bear with me. Amazing, isn't it? You play the game. Oh, that's why. So, the sound for me might come through quite loud when I do this. There we go.
What's up, everyone?
Huh?
Hello?
Hello!
What up?
Are you joining us, Groat?
Yeah, I'm on the ground right now. I just need to get FS Cloud up, I think. That's what you guys use, right?
Wonderful.
You got the flight details?
Yeah, I saw them earlier.
Again, ILS?
I use different ILS methods, but
Of
it's
course, you
just
use the FMC.
Yeah.
We got an expert here, guys.
I know, he's
Time
good.
to run away.
He is good, I'll give him that much.
Oh, it's been a while though, so I probably forget everything, but it's...
Dev is pushing back already, okay.
Yep, because I've not got much room, so I want to leave a little bit of room for 50 when he pushes back.
Copy
so, what runway are we taking?
XXTLC, hi, how are you?
We doesn't matter which runway we take, we just pick our own runways and take off.
Well, we go off what the ATC tells us, to be fair.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay, hopefully I will see you if you load up FS Cloud.
I'm already on FS Cloud, I am.
Yep, I
just-
see you.
yeah.
Yep. You coming up, you are a 737-800.
Yes, correct.
And you are just a default white aircraft in the distance.
Yeah, it's Japan Airlines for me.
Nice.
Let's stay like that. Right, okay, what have we got here?
Dev, you're like you're
We
taxiing.
can do a
reverse.
Boston air flight, but not at the moment. No problem, Ket, that's always good.
Sorry, say that again, Empire?
Are you reversing, taxiing, and reversing at the same time?
No, I'm just being pushed back by the tow truck.
On my screen, you like you're taxiing in reverse.
No, I've got default scenery, so I've got very tight pushback turning circle.
Good morning, mate. Oh, with Sprite or American Airlines. We can set one of those up for next. I don't have a Sprite skin, actually, to be honest.
Taxiing Boltork, runway 6, via taxiway Echo Charlie, Sierra Papa, Sierra 1, Continental.
Now, I don't have no pushback livery with this, or any add-ons with this particular plane. Let me just check what it says, because this one comes with... Let's see if it's got a pushback. No, it has no pushback with this one. So what I'm going to have to do is that thing that you sent me, Dev. You know, the pushback thing. I'm going to drop it into the gauge. Is it the gauge folder I'll drop it in?
No, because it's all in the gauge folder. What you do is you just make an entry in your panel folder.
Oh, okay. I'll do that later and see if we can sort that one out. Right. So what have we got here now? Let's go. Right. Let's get this thing done. So it's going to be a image pushback as such, guys.
Empire.
Yes.
I always put one in for people who aren't watching.
Okay. But most of those people that aren't watching probably not watching Discord either.
Yeah, I'd like that, Kets, because you know you're a decent pilot, mate. Oh, God, where's that going? No, let's stop that. Yeah, you know you're a decent pilot, sir. You know that.
Yeah, the guy that keeps saying crash.
What do you mean flight stick? A stick to help you fly with. Joystick. Well, it's not necessarily a joystick, 'cause it's a HOTUS, isn't it? Right, let me get set up at the same time as well.
Right, I'm going forward now. Tango Papa? Yes, yes, yes.
Right, let me get set up properly before I go.
Joe, which runway you taking?
2-3 left.
Okay. You might want to go first then, because you in my way.
I don't even see you guys.
Are you on FS Cloud?
Yep.
I see Jay. He's taxiing on the runway.
Yeah, we can see you, Jay.
Your X-plane doesn't do model matching at all.
Don't it?
No. So I can't see you guys.
That's a benefit of VATSIM then, I suppose.
There's ways to get it working. It's just a little bit of a hassle.
How do I do it?
I have no clue. I know there's a way, but don't ask me how. I played X-Plane.
However, we do ask that when you are seated, you keep your seatbelt comfortably fastened for your safety.
Wait for Jay to go past me.
Empire, I'm taking this right here onto the runway.
Yeah, I see. Wait, I'm sitting.
Helimesh, how are you? Hope you are well, sir.
I'll be
Just
taking.
listen to this thing whirl up once I get going.
I'll be taking 05 right, so I don't know if anyone's coming off.
I'm going to runway 6
or...
according to this.
Yeah, I've been given runway 05.
Right or left?
1 second. 5 right.
Alright.
Oh, okay, we're all taking different runways. Okay, that's
Which
fair
is
enough.
good. The Pigeon Guy. How many JWs do you use? Mouse and keyboard, or I use a flight stick. I think mine's on. Let me just pull this back and I will show you guys. That's what I use. I'm here, look guys. If you look in the bottom of the screen, you can see what 50 uses. And that's what I use. If I tip it back there, you will see it a bit. 1 second. There you go. That's what 50 uses.
Right. Oh, I see. Jay's taken off now. Look at that. Look at that.
If I can get my better for you guys. There you go.
Right.
Oh. Oh yeah, see him taking up. Okay, so
Yeah,
it's
there you
good
go.
that I.
So that's what
did
50
the line
uses.
up, man. That's the other side of the runway.
Oh, the brakes are horrible. I need to change the sound effects of these brakes.
Are you flying X-plane?
We all fly.
Yes.
I like the way that Geordie says that he needs to get his death sorted.
Do you mean the brake sound on X-plane?
No, we're using a plugin called
Pigeon
Ground
Guy, thank
Back
you very, very
Pushback,
much for the
and it
follow.
came with a braking sound. And so when we brake, it makes these terrible braking sounds.
Oh, I'm not using a plane that's got that in it at the moment because it's an original sound, but it kind of gets on your nerves after a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah. I'll probably have to go into the file and edit it to make it not so loud.
You can't.
No, I've tried that. You
Can't.
can't do it.
Yeah,
I
but
did the
quite
same thing.
loud.
If it had like sound and a number at the end of it, then I can understand that you could turn that down. Thank you very much for that follow, Pigeon Guy. Much appreciated, sir. And just so that you are aware, we are seasoned pilots, and we have now got some professional pilots with us, which is nice. I'm trying to stay steady because I don't have a taxi software or a taxi thing on this. So I'm trying to stay at a fair distance from you, Dev.
I'm in front.
No,
it's
Dev's
my
in
time for
front
me,
of me.
though.
Oh, are you in front of me?
Yes, I'm in the Jamaican.
Oh, the
For you.
Jamaican skin, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm behind you, 50.
Right, thank you.
Oh, I can see you guys all the way down there. You can see me up front?
Yeah, I
Taxiing?
can. I can see you. I can see you.
Jay's already taken
The
off.
lights flashing.
Yes. Well, you guys are flying a 7-4, right?
I'm in a 7-3.
Oh, okay, that's good.
I'm in a 757.
And I'm in an A380.
Nice.
I'm using the taxi software, so it's a
That's
lot
what I
easier to
wanted,
taxi.
but for some reason I don't seem to have it on this one. I'm going to drag it into
You-
it because it works. It's nice when it does that.
You can actually install it for it. You just have to manually install it for each aircraft.
Oh, okay, that's good. I've got this bloody. You know what? I don't know what your speed you're taxiing at, but I'm catching you up.
Is that like an AI that drives for you to the assigned room?
Well, it just sets the
Happy
speed.
birthday.
Oh, alright.
The controls left and
TLC,
right.
happy birthday. Whose birthday is it? Because I like to follow
Friday.
birthdays, but right. Let me make sure I'm set up. Flaps are on. That's on. I'm set to go at that speed. Yeah, I think I'm all ready now. I'll flick runway heading in a second.
So 50, when are you gonna use the FMC? Because
When you teach me how to use it properly.
Because I just loaded in after you and I was set up with the FMC earlier than you.
Happy
Oh, okay.
birthday.
So it's not it couldn't be that hard then, right?
Well, it probably can't be, but you know, when I'm doing it, I want to understand why I'm putting these things in. And
Yeah.
I do know the execute and how to put things into it, but what the problem with me is I want to understand why I'm putting these in, and I know that you'll
and
take.
where you get those numbers
Yeah,
from.
I know that
Yeah.
you'll take your time
Yeah.
with me because you've taught me so much. So at some stage there will be a Grope Melon teaching 50 the FMC part 2.
I like that. I have holiday anyway.
No, that's good. That's good. I'm off at the end of next week. I've got Thursday, Friday, Saturday off, and Sunday. So I'll probably do something on that Friday. Probably all day. Oh no, I've got. I'm not giving away what's going off, but I've got a special occasion coming up as well.
All right. Well, I just lined up on 05 right, and I'm about to take off. So
Good.
So I use box standard FSX planes, which is the Pigeon Guy, which is good because we are more or less. I am more or less box standard. All the planes that you see that I have, thank you very much for that, Kets, are all freeware. I try my best not to pay for anything, and that is just so that you guys can join in and probably get the same experience as me. That's the only reason I do it, as well as I'm a cheapskate. There you go, look. I will not go spending all this money on, because I don't, it's not necessary for me. If Grote teaches me the FMC, I do believe that if I learn it to the level that I can stream on my own and program it on my own, I probably would move over to X-Plane. That's probably what I would do. This bloody fly in here is irritating me.
Well, get rid of it, Mr. Fly.
I can't because I haven't got anything to whack the bloody thing. And look at me, I'm like, it's on stream. What the fuck?
I
Alright.
can see you guys taxiing down there. Did someone forgot their taxi light?
I've got my taxi light on.
I've got mine on.
I've got mine on.
Oh.
I don't think 50 has.
Right, okay. 1 second.
Out of the two, Dev is the brightest.
It says taxi here is on. There. Look, it's
yeah, I've
on.
got my taxi lights on.
It says taxi light switch on.
Well, you must
Alright.
have. You must got the light bulbs. The light bulb's gone out then.
Because you wouldn't put your runway lights on, would you? Is that what you mean?
No, not
they're
the runway
here.
lights, no.
It says landing lights are off, taxi light there is on.
It's because I'm flying in the dark, so...
You're probably not seeing them, and it says you've got two switches. You've got landing lights and you've got runway this. If I
Internal
put that
lights,
on,
yeah.
they're my internal lights. Because don't forget, this is a...
Let me have a look
I've
at the
stopped
stream
it
now.
now because I hit my stick trying to get hold of that freaking fly.
Right. I'm using the FMC, so good luck to me.
The last time you used the FMC, it didn't go too good. Can you remember?
I
Can you
I
remember?
got the FMC to go to work with regards to taking off and just flying. But when it comes to landing, I go back to manual with the ILS.
Okay, all right.
So I turn it off, and then I glide in with the ILS.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's right. I've not even got as far as learning how to switch the FMC on yet.
You know what? We'll do it. We'll do it, guys, because I think we all need to learn it, and we need, to be honest and truthfully, we need a good teacher, someone that's going to be patient with us at the end of the day.
Do you? I got the 320, and 50's got the 320 and the 321.
Yeah.
So I think we should use the 320.
Yeah. I think so too, because we can do
I've got to get
connected
this
flight
bloody
deck in
flight.
there.
Loves
We
me.
can both be in the same aircraft, and we can use... I can be like the co-pilot, and you can be the pilot, and I'll just... Every time you screw up, I'll just tell you what to press.
Okay,
Sounds
that'd be
good.
Yeah,
All sounds good.
because I got the A320, and I got it, and I don't really fly it.
I've uninstalled mine. I uninstalled the whole pack. I think you were there when I bought mine, Grote. Can you remember?
Yeah, I don't remember you ever flying it, though.
Yeah, I've flown it twice.
Oh.
Because I've got a stream out there which is on YouTube, which is Bunker Boy, and I don't know if you was on it, teaching me how to use the FMC, and we did one short flight and I managed to do okay. It may have been it may have been oh no, it was Silent Ted.
Alright. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember.
Yeah, it was Silent Ted. It's a wonder he hasn't jumped in and abused us yet, but he'll be along soon.
Silent Ted always comes along.
I know, he always
Yeah.
has to have his 2 pence worth. He's wonderful.
He comes on when we don't know, and it just says a weird hello. And then Silent Ted becomes Noisy Ted.
Well, at least he's living up to his new name.
Yeah, he does live up to his name. Muppet.
Not so violent.
He's alright, he's a good guy, he is. So when you get there, Empire, I'm going to hold back a bit, yeah?
10 for rubber. I'm not going to say rubber duck.
No, don't, please.
I'm only going down the runway at 10.
I'm doing about... It's just gone over 17 for me.
I say just well because I'm doing 18.
Wow.
I think it's supposed to be 15 though, isn't it?
No, max 20 is the top speed, I believe, for a taxiing.
Oh, okay.
I think it depends on the size or type of aircraft, really.
Yeah.
It depends on the kind of taxiway you're on. if you are on like a taxiway you guys are on now, you're allowed to go 30, and when you're at like near the gates, the apron, that's 20,
Right.
and then like 15 or 5 when you're like turning in and close
That's
to
not
there.
too bad then, as long as we get it right and it's...
I was going because in an A380, I think taxiing at 10 would probably be longer than the flight.
I've got Jay heading one way and I've got Groat heading another way. You're both heading opposite directions of each other.
They will probably.
I'm following. It might be me, but I'm just following my what do you call?
Is Jay
Yeah.
flying Fat Sim?
He could be.
He normally flies on Fat Sim.
No,
doesn't he?
I'm not
Oh,
tonight.
you're not tonight.
To be very honest, I can't be bothered.
No, it's just that normally Fat Sim gives you a different direction. Like, however Empire fly, what he sets up normally gives them a different runway to everybody else.
Yeah, I'm a controller on Vetsum actually. I haven't
Wow.
done it in a while, but I should. But yeah, I'm going the right direction at least. I just checked. It's double checked.
Yeah, I'm going to be cruising up here, 38,000.
Okay, so I am set.
Right, ready for me to take off? Right, off we go. Using the FMC, well, part of the FMC, I should say. Oh, I forgot my landing gears. But I'm still on the ground.
What plane are you even in that allows that?
18 knots. I'm at 757 200.
The Captain Sim one.
Yeah, the captain.
Uh,
No, the quantity wings, not the
the
captain, the
quantity.
quantity wings. 80 knots, come on. Say V1, rotate, come on, say rotate, you son of a gun.
I love to, you know what, I love to hear when we take off, you know.
There we go. Gear up. Wow.
Yeah, I regret using real time. I can't see anything.
My good lady's coming just at the right time.
Taipei Tower,
Right.
Continental 4377 at runway 6, ready for takeoff. IFR to Narita.
No hands!
Continental
Oh, I can put my controller down.
Runway 6. Cleared for takeoff, runway 6, Continental 4377.
Right. We're gone quiet all suddenly.
Because we're taking off, aren't we?
No excuses.
50's up. When we're taking off, it's always the same, innit? You know that. You know what we're like.
When you
Taking
take
off
off,
and
it's
landing, we're
hysterical.
always quiet.
Taking off and landing is the only time we go quiet.
It's a sterile cockpit. You're supposed to. We're just following procedures.
That's right.
Continental 4377.
It's not because we're scared we're gonna crash, it's just following procedures.
Yeah, 150 checklist.
119.6. Continental 4.
That's all. That's what they do most of the time. Spent most of the time doing the checklist,
Yeah.
Departure. Continental 4.
and then I'm like, halfway into it, I get confused and mixed up. I'm like, I forgot what that means. Can you repeat?
Roger. Altimeter 2992. Continental 437.
Yeah, look, we know the basics. Like, if the doors are shut, the gear is up, then check. We lost a passenger.
Turn right heading
Uncheck.
55. Resume on navigation. Maintain 7000. Continental 4377.
I think I've got my passengers. Oh no, I forgot my passenger. His name is Tony Collette.
Empire,
Yes.
whatever you're talking about, stop it. Got no idea what you're on
missing
about.
passenger.
You're confusing me.
You're confusing me. I'm confusing myself, I think.
Wow.
Jay, are you going to the same place as we?
I don't think you
Yes.
are, Jay. You're going unless remember last time what it did to you, Jay. Because we're all heading, following each other. You're the only one that is heading towards Magon, which is the opposite way. You know me, Kets. I will always say what's on. If somebody's saying something and it makes no sense, I will always turn around and say, "What the hell are you on about?" Right, there we go. What's the bridge that I'm looking at, guys?
The bridge.
Yeah, there's a special bridge. I think I saw a documentary about them building this bridge. If you look on the stream, I'm going past a bridge. It's a unique bridge.
It looks like the one we have in Rotterdam.
I remember seeing a documentary about them building this bridge somewhere in China, and it took them so long, and they had to postpone it for about 7 years because they found a load of bodies and skeletons, and they handed it over to the archaeologists.
Oh yeah, I can see the bridge.
Yeah, I can remember that.
Yeah, I can see it now on my screen under the clouds.
Oh yeah, I think I found it. Let's see.
I remember there was something about that bridge. I watched a really, really good documentary about that.
Wardo, look in 50's Discord.
I think it's called Lover's Bridge.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Lover's Bridge for the dead people.
I don't know, I just...
You just made that up. It sounds good. Don't tell anybody, Crow. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. That was an intelligent comment, that was.
Oh no, it's Dudgey Bridge over the Kulong River.
Oh, okay.
Does that ring a bell?
It kind of does.
The Keelong River, the west of the Daija Riverside Park,
There we go.
which is apparently a great place to go bicycling.
Right, so let's get that up and let's have a look. It's telling me that at the moment it's a 4-hour and something flight. Now that's only because we have not. I'm only just coming up to 6,000 feet. Let's get that speeded up.
Once you
I'm
speed
already
up,
at 38,000.
once you speed up and you're leveled off,
Yeah, it'll take it down.
it will take you down.
Well, I'm just setting my climb a bit more. It's a big bridge. Nice one, Kez.
Alright, it will take me... Oh wow.
Well,
2.5 hours. 2.5 hours.
That sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds about right. I just, for some reason, wanted to do a nice long flight this evening.
Yeah, but then that's the end of my route, and then I still need to go down. So plus 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So that's close to 3
Chicken
hours.
dogs.
Yeah, I've got working mine out roughly about 2.5 hours.
Right, okay.
Because mine's set up by waypoint, so I like I said, I work out generally roughly about 10 miles a minute.
Maintain flight level 190. Climb and maintain flight level 190. Continental 4377.
Yeah, I see what you've just sent me in Discord, but can you go to the Lex page? Does it
Fly
take
me
you
to the
all the way
it's
to
as if
there?
we're heading there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the right airport, but I don't know if he got the route in as well, or just the destination. He can say he wants to go to the destination, but I'm not sure if he actually planned the route for it.
Contact page center on 124.6. 124.6. Continental 4377.
I'm keeping an eye on these planes because can you remember the issue I had with the EasyJet one when it started to flip?
Yes.
So I'm just trying to keep an eye on the actual climb rate.
Continental 4377. 98 center. Roger. Altimeter 299.
What's the bot command list? If you put, I'm sure you put exclamation mark command or something and it gives you a list of what. Sure it does.
There is. Give me a second for me to get it.
It's water.
Alright.
There it is.
Does it come up?
Okay, go to the last page of it.
I send it into the staff room. No, a message, a private message.
Yeah, just send it to Kurt.
Right. How's everyone going?
I'm just keeping a close eye on the climb because I'm up to 10,000 feet at the moment. I'm just keeping a very... I think I've set mine at about... I don't know if it was 29 or 30,000. I'm not quite sure.
I'm at 38,000.
You always fly high.
I'm just coming up to 10,000 at the moment.
He doesn't see staff room in his Discord.
I send it private message. Kets, I sent it to your private message. Check your private message. It should be under my name of Numbnuts. Yeah, he's got it now.
Oh, wonderful.
Sent.
I think you pronounce that Geekurus. How are you, Geekurus? Thank you for watching.
Oh, bit of dust on
My
screen.
cruising altitude, I'm sure I set mine at 30,000.
I'm at 36,000.
Yeah. I may ask, I do that and then I see how the plane acts, and if I need to go up, I can go up anyway.
I think with the default planes, when you get to like 36,000, you get like an orange bar and a red bar, and there's like no space in between.
Right, that's right, yeah, because I know I've had issues when I try to go higher.
Yeah.
So that's why I normally stay around 30,000, 32 or something like that.
Well, it's fine if there's still space in between there. But,
Yeah.
If there's like no space in between there, that's bad.
Right, gonna check if it's cleared. Jay,
Yeah,
don't know where you're going that direction, but okay.
just following flight
Hey?
plan, dude.
Flying.
Yeah. You're going around the country before you're going towards us.
He's doing a sightseeing tour.
Yeah, it's going the opposite direction.
Well, I'm just following flight plan.
Yeah, I've just been talking to my son. He's been to the pictures. He was just saying that. Can you remember The Incredibles? Those of you guys that can remember, it was released 2004.
Yes,
They've just made a 2, haven't they, and released it.
they have.
Yeah, and he said it's well worth the wait. So I'll probably wait until it goes onto one of them dodgy sites, knowing me.
Yeah, because my boy said that. He said he wants to go and see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. My game just crashed, so I don't think I'll be coming back.
Right then, so let's have a clock in. So where are we at the moment, guys?
I crashed and I don't think I'll be back.
You crashed?
No, not crashed like the plane
The
crashed,
game?
but my simulator crashed, yeah.
Oh, okay. So I can see Empire. Let's have a look.
Yeah,
I
I'm
can
ahead.
The
Ish.
difference is, Empire, I'm catching you up.
Well, I'm still climbing,
I'm still climbing.
and I'm at 23,000,
I'm just coming up to 18,000.
and I'm going 300 knots.
I'm doing 300 knots.
Okay.
I'm currently at 16,500 and 300 knots, climbed to 310 knots.
Right, wonderful.
I'm climbing around 2200, 2600.
I'm climbing at about 26, but I have set for 300. So me and you, Empire, are probably... it looks like I'm in a faster plane than you, because according to what FS Cloud is saying, I am catching you. Oh, I've just leveled off at 18. Click that, because it should be 19. Right, so that's going to level me off until I'm now going to 25.
Maintain flight level 250. Climb and maintain flight level.
Yeah, I'm going to be leveling off at 19 and then going up to 33, hopefully.
See, mine's telling me to go to 25, so...
Oh, I wasn't watching.
Go on.
My airspeed went down to 240.
Probably okay. Pay attention. We don't want no issues. I'm going to set my ILS up just to come in now. All right, let's have a look. So we have got. Where's my dial? That I'm going to come in on. I'm going to go for 110.90 heading 337, which what you put in here is okay. So the good lady's home, which is runway 34 right. That's no 16 right. I'm going to come in on. Hold on a sec. No, 34 right. I'm going to come in on. Oh, when the good lady's not here, the dogs do miss her. They don't miss me as much as they do her. 9.
Yeah, you know what today is?
What is today?
The 13th of Friday.
Oh, come on. Don't start doing things like that. Heading 337.
So you guys just doing this one flight?
And I'll set that when I come in. Right. Okay. let me
Say
just-
again.
You're doing just this one flight?
Your volume's gone low all suddenly.
Oh. Are you guys just doing this one flight?
Yes. We wouldn't have time to fit two in.
Yeah. Alright, well,
Usually
then I'm out.
You out?
Yeah, my game crashed earlier.
Yeah,
so.
come on, load it back up.
No, I can't. It's too much work.
Get in a jet and just fly us down. In a jet. And shoot us down.
No, I'm sorry.
No.
I'll join next time again.
The
I'll
expert
try
pilot
to-
is down. The ex-pilot, hang on, the ex-pilot has just crashed his plane. There it is.
Yeah, I should. I'll do more testing and make sure it works next time, so I can do a longer flight without crashing. Game.
Oh god.
That's why I didn't fly it that often anymore. So much work.
The Empire, I would have said ATC called me away. There was an emergency cover needed.
So have a great night, guys. Bye.
Yeah, well.
And you, Waldo, good chatting to you.
Right, okay. Right, guys, talk to me. The missus is giving me grief. I don't want to talk to her.
Oh,
My
God.
phone's knackered at the moment, right? I used my phone yesterday. It was working fine. I go to use my phone today, and for some reason, you can hear me if I'm on loudspeaker, but you cannot hear me if I speak to the phone normal. And I've got no idea what it was. And then I've been looking at contracts. I don't want to get a new phone because I'm on a SIM-only deal, which is £20 for a decent package. They've offered me a Samsung 8 Note for £55 a month. I don't want to go back to paying that money on a phone. You see what I mean? So I'm looking. I might get it repaired yet. I'm going to take it somewhere and see if they can repair it.
Well, why you been throwing it on the ground?
It's not that. It's really weird because I was using it yesterday. It was working spot on fine. Then all of a sudden, I go to work today. I tried to call Janet, and they can't hear me. Yeah, I think my cruising altitude is 32.
Okay.
So I've set it at 32,000.
Has your phone done a recent update to itself?
It's had a few updates, but when I googled it, they call it stuck in a loop. So what happens is, they can only hear me if I put it on loudspeaker and I'm speaking at the phone. If I take it off loudspeaker, it's as if the internal speaker's not working, the proper one. So I don't understand it, and I've googled it, and it says when you turn the phone off, you turn it on, and when you see the Samsung logo, you hold the volume down button, which only puts it in safe mode. That's all it does. What I think I need to do is it might need an update or something. I don't bloody know, but it's annoying. I like the phone. There was no point me going to the other settings of Samsung because there wasn't enough in it in order for me to go, I need to upgrade and get that phone. So I've stuck with the 6. Nice phone, it's the Edge, perfect, really does what I need it to do. Then all of a sudden it stops working. Hello Mr. C, how are you?
Mr. C, hello.
And
Hello,
KJ Hooson, thank you very much for the auto host. That will not get recognised, but you are hosting me with 7 people, so you can have one of those. You ready?
Yeah, if they could normally with Samsung, I mean, I've been with Samsung for years, I've never really had problems. And you get them to come up occasionally, but they're normally pretty good.
Well, I've never had a problem with this phone, and that's why I'm a little bit annoyed about it. And somebody at work was helping me, and there's a guy round here where I live, that, and he says, look, take it to him, he may be able to help you. So I'm going to do that. My plane's playing up a bit now. I'm taking the climb rate down. It's just that when I look at the climb rate, I try to keep it below a certain level, and it's going to 20. Hang on, it's going. Oh, I'm losing speed. I'm losing speed. I am losing speed, and I don't know why. That is weird. Why am I losing speed? I think that happens whenever I go up to 30,000. I am losing speed. So I've taken... You're alright, I'm getting the speed back. I've taken the autopilot off, and I'm building speed up, and I'm going to ask for about 30,000 now.
Those aircrafts can do more than 30,000 feet.
Listen, I know that.
Must be default.
Because when I flick it... Right, hold on, I've just taken the climb rate down. Right, okay, it's levelling off now.
Continental
way higher than that.
Right, I'm going to descend. I'm going to reduce to 28,000. If I reduce it by 4.
Tide 8 Center, Continental 4377, request flight level 280. Continental 4377.
Right, so 28 I'll stay at.
Flight level 280.
Right, wonderful. So if I go at 28, I'm going to stay at 28, guys.
So you're pretty much 10,000 feet below me.
Yeah, it's just weird how it does that. I had this problem last time, didn't I, when I was in the other one. I'm still losing speed. I need to know what's going off here. Let me have a look. Right, it's gaining speed now.
I'm looking at Everest Cloud and it's interesting where we are.
Well, I think no, I haven't. I've slowed down a bit, so I'm not gonna. I'm still losing speed, and I don't know why.
Dev has caught you up.
I think it's on the climb. Let me just take that climb rate down. Right, I'm coming
Maybe
to. Oh, right, okay. I'm coming to 28,000. Let's see what happens when it levels off.
Maybe start flapping your arms like Mr. C said.
Yeah, I did see that comment. Let me have a look.
Oh, shoot.
Right, I should level off now and start to gain speed.
I've got a speed warning.
Seriously?
Well, you're near your maximum then, Empire.
Yes.
Right, I'm gaining speed now. I'm going to stay at 28.
Alright, I'm just coming up to 33 for cruise altitude.
That's weird. I'm at 38,000 feet and I can't do 300 knots.
Why?
I'm at 38,000 feet and the highest speed I can do is 290.
That's weird, that is. That don't make sense.
I'm slowing down to 300 and the alarm's going off. Maybe I have to check my flaps. Nope.
No, I think if you download this A38, I'll give you the info. I think you might be pretty impressed with it.
I'll try it, I will, and I'll see. I'll be able to work on it on Sunday as well and have a look at it.
Guys, I'll be right back. Just
No
gonna
problem,
grab a
mate.
coffee.
Yep.
Or just a drink, whatever.
Right, so I'm gaining speed now. Well, let's have a look. This flight might take me longer than I expect. Oh, it's only saying 2 hours 52 until I build speed up. Yeah, no worries, Kat. Well, according to the level that I am at, Empire, it's probably allowing me to go at 340.
It's telling me to go down to 280 knots. I'm at 38,000 feet, almost 40,000 feet, and I can't do any higher than 280 knots.
Right, okay.
But then if I descend like 2,000 or 5,000 feet, I can do 320.
Okay, so it might worth descending slightly and getting a faster speed.
Yeah, I'll go down. I'm at
I mean, I originally wanted to go to 32 because I thought it could handle that, but I know that with some of the default planes, they have an issue when you go above 30,000. And I think that's the issue I had when I was in the EasyJet plane that time. I'm just trying to look if there's anything that I've done I can't see anything.
Well, I'm at 33,000 and doing 330.
Right,
I'm going down to 35,000 feet,
right.
and the alarm's going off again.
So it will be if you're descending, because you'll be over speed descending, won't you?
Yeah.
A tip, you can use speed brakes to help you though, can't you?
Yeah, but why would I slow down? It's going to delay my landing.
Oh, come on. Come on. I can see all four of us. We're in like a nice little square box formation, which is good.
Aha, now I can do 300 knots.
Yeah, I thought you was in front of us.
No, Jay was going the opposite way, remember? He's just gone off for a bit.
Right.
Oh, Groat said he's dead. I think...
Yeah, I think his autopilot's flying him on SS Cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the ocean.
Or his co-pilot, whatever it's called. You know when you normally shut down, it says, would you like the co-pilot to continue flying or something, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Right, I seem okay on that one now, to be honest. It seems to be okay.
Right, now I can go 300 knots.
I think we're getting pretty dab hand at this formation flying stuff.
Get out of those about you.
Right, seems I've sorted the plane out. I now let people walk around.
He's still showing up on FS Cloud.
Yeah, he's okay. He's in front of oh, actually, he's behind Dev. But it looks like it might be static though, I think.
Yeah, but his game crashed like 10 minutes ago.
Right, okay. Yeah, the game can crash, but he might still be showing up on FSX for a while. I can't... Let me have a look if his name's there. Yeah, his name's not there either. Or will he be on as Groat though? Let's have a look. No, he's not there.
I'm back.
He's just disappeared off of SS
Oh
Cloud
yeah,
now.
he did now.
Yeah, he's gone now. Yeah, that's it. He's gone.
Co-pilot's had enough.
And
There's a
Jay's
lot of
way
users
behind.
tonight. There's 104 that I can see.
Yeah, they're all going where we're going. Well, actually not. They're not. They're always all the players, all the pilots, I should say. They're always around European area. If you look over Italy, France, UK, Scotland, they're all in that area.
Yeah,
bunched up.
that's weird, isn't it? It's probably it's probably the airports that they like though, to be honest.
Yeah, and everywhere else it's pretty clear. And some of these names I do recognise, like Taz13.
Yeah.
I guy in here all the time. I think most of these people do a lot of this mostly not every day, but a lot of times.
There's probably quite a few virtual airliners on as well.
Jay has now actually turned around. If you look,
Yes,
he's just coming over Taiwan.
we are coming out the. I think we're about to go over their border.
Okay, right. So this is good. All good.
Well, it's saying that I'm going to be there around 16 past 10.
To be honest, mine said 2 hours 16 minutes.
Well, then I'll be about. What's the time now? Yeah, I'll be about 2 hours then.
Yeah. So what have we got? Yeah, that'll be about right then.
But then I'm flying a lot higher.
So you should be a lot quicker there theoretically.
Yeah, it might. Well, look at that. Now it's gone down a minute. Now it's down to 1 hour and 58 minutes.
I am going to speed up a bit because I think I can just touch to about 310 without getting an
lucky
alarm.
You. Can I do 310? Nope, I can't do 310. I can't even do 301.
Seriously?
No, I'm stuck at the fastest speed I can do at 35,000 feet is 300 knots.
Right, so I'm ready for landing anyway. I've set that up ready to go.
Ready for landing. I will sort my ELS out when I get towards that location.
Well, I've set it up, but I haven't activated it yet.
Copy that. Which one were you taking? 16 right.
No, I'm taking 34 right.
Copy that. I think I'm the same as you.
Yeah.
It's always the way with
Yeah, I'm looking at that.
direct GPS.
What have you got, Dev?
In what respect, sorry?
What runway to come in on?
Oh, I haven't been given one yet. I'll wait till I pick up ATC clearance.
Oh, is that what you do? You don't pick one yourself?
Yeah, I'll wait for them to give me a runway to come in on.
Oh, okay.
Rooster
I am going to be
37,
taking 1 foot
46.
left.
Continental retreat 77. Contact Naha Air Force Base.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to the madhouse.
123.9er for Continental.
No comment.
4377.
Madhouse, I said madhouse. That's what she said, right?
Air Force Base Center. Continental 4377 with you. Continental 4377. Naha Air Force Base Center. Roger.
I hope Jay has enough time to land.
Right, I've just done a test with this Airbus at 33,000 feet. When I get to about 338 knots, that's when it gives me an overspeed warning.
Oh, okay. So 340 gives you overspeed.
330, yeah, 338, 340. That's when it gives me the overspeed warning
At
Yeah,
what altitude?
I'm the same.
at 33,000.
Okay,
Right.
So if you go higher than that, then the airspeed will be lower.
You see, mine gives me a warning looking at this at 340. I probably can hit 320, which I'm going to do in a bit.
Is there a way to go into the cockpit and get rid of that noisy alarm sound system so that it doesn't go off in your head, so that you can fly over 380 knots?
You probably can, but your warning lights are going to be on, and as realistic as it is telling you that you shouldn't be doing that, if you get what I mean. So it's like turning around and saying you've got a warning light on something and you just turn it off or you take the bulb out. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Or driving your car and switching the lamp on the fuel gauge out.
Yeah. Right, so I'm going to probably just flick this to 310 and see what happens. Because I am literally borderline round. It's telling me that at 320, if I go above that to 340, I can probably get about 330 without warning. Looking at that, yeah.
Yeah, my engines are 90 and 60%.
Jemsy Dizzle, hello. How are you?
Yes, no, not 66.
Are you well?
27. That's 60. That's fine. Hello, Jemsy Dizzle.
I am fine. It's Friday. It's close to the weekend, so I'm always fine at the weekend.
Aha, I can do 302 knots. 302 knots I can do now. 302 knots, that's nothing. I wonder if I can do 303. Yeah, let's see.
Well,
I can do
try it.
305 then, without getting an alarm. Okay, going up to 305 knots.
Wow. Oh dear. So mine's not, to be honest guys, I've flicked mine to 310, yet it's struggling and holding at 297. Let me just put this on and see what's going off.
Huh? Yes, I'm doing 305 with no warnings.
Well, I'm going to flick mine up a bit and see if I can get... I've gone to 315.
Well, I'm not even at 305 yet.
Right, mine's just slowly going up.
Come on, 305.
Continental 4377. Contact Yah Air Force Base Center on 1.
Maybe you can read that on your screen. 305. It's 3.5.
What? Say that again.
I'm trying to get 305 knots
Let's see if you can do it.
without the alarms going off.
Oh, I can just see yours. It's just coming to 305. Just. So you're between 304, 305.
Yeah, and it's right in the red. I've no alarms going off.
Are you there, Jay?
Yeah, I'm here.
What plane is that? What? Zoom in on your plane for me a bit. I can have a look at it.
It's a freeware mod for X-Plane 11. It's 737-900.
Oh, okay. It looks nice. It looks okay.
Stupid.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, and it's a freeware mod as well. I will link it you.
Yeah. Nice. Looks okay.
It should be red and blue, so it'd be a police aircraft.
I'm just trying to work out why I can't get any more speed out of this plane.
What are you doing now?
I'm doing 298, but I'm showing on the speed match 315.
Do you see a pink little?
Yeah, I can see
line?
that. It's where it should be, but it's not coming down to the dial. Look, I'll show you. If you look like what yours was, look, it's just not coming down to this dial, look. It's stuck there.
Maybe we set you a Timaya, the B option. Yeah, it's literally stuck at 298.
Yeah, now, if I press the B option, which is supposed to reset it, it does nothing. Because it is set right. It's a default plan. I've never flown this one, you see, and I think there might be an issue with it, because normally, if I was in the Yah-Ready plane or anything like that, I can get I normally fly the 747, and I always get 300. I can do 320.
The only thing I can think of is disable the speed and do it manually, and then turn the speed on again.
Kind of makes sense. Right, let's try that. Okay, so let's put that there. Disable max speed hold.
Well, 50, I'll message you when it's actually released.
Oh, thank you. Right, so now I'm slowing down. Right, put that full throttle, see what happens.
Because this isn't actually full release.
That's what explain everything.
Now Empire, you've got something there.
And then put the speed
Oh,
hold
yeah,
on.
you've got something there. Now hit the speed hold. No, oh no, it's dropping.
Oh.
So let me look at, I can set it to the max speed, which is supposed to be, it says 78, but it's got 75 stuck at the bottom, if you look here. So that's where the issue is. It says 75 there, look.
Hmm.
Okay, can you see that?
Yes, I can.
Right, then when
With
you
the
go
delay.
up to the actual max speed on the dial, it says 78.
Well, it's something that's stopping it going.
It may be the way to the plane, Gem, you could be right, but my argument is if I turn off, I think what I might do is this. If I turn off this, I'll put full throttle and turn off the max speed hold, then,
It will go up to 320.
well, it'll go higher than that because I'm on full throttle.
Yeah, but you can adjust the throttle.
That's what I'm going to do. See, that makes sense. So if I pull it back, let the speed come down a bit, and then push it forward. Now the plane tips forward slightly and we're going up now. I'll show you that, look. It's going up now at the right rate, look. It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if it's a problem in one of the configuration files for that plane.
You could be right. Now I have to be careful that I don't overspeed. I'm
Yeah,
at
which is
3.7,
around-
3.8.
Got something.
Say again, sorry.
I will be right back again.
Okay,
I
310.
forgot.
So this
I
will
think-
take it right the way to 360 or whatever it is over speed. So I'm going to work
Yeah.
out.
I think the highest speed you can do is about 330.
Well, I've got all red lights on the engines for a start. So do you know what? I'm just
Oh
gonna,
yeah, look at the engine. It's
yeah.
coming in
I've
red.
just pulled it back slightly. I'm going to try and work out what the actual holding speed is because I've got it now. Right, it seems to be holding at 316 where I've got the throttle. Gone up a bit, 317.
Well, 316 is better than 298.
Well, I'm just going to try and pull it back slowly, and I'm watching the dial come down. I'm at 318. Alright, holding at 318. Still speeding. Right, dropping down. It may be the auto throttle arm rather than the speed hold. Now I'm at 320. But I'm not getting any warning lights just yet.
Well, that's good.
And it seems to be holding. And as
At
I say
320.
that, it's slowly... Oh, I'm dropping back a little bit. I'm holding at 320 at the moment.
Well, if that's the case, maybe it could be a possibility that the auto throttle is set for a certain speed maximum anyway.
You think so? But I thought...
Possibly, maybe.
But when you flick it over to the max speed, it's supposed to be matching the 079 at the bottom.
I
Just-
don't know because it's a default plane.
It's a shame we've lost Grote, to be honest.
It will. It's
Yeah,
a
it should do,
default.
'cause I've just flicked over from my max speed on the A380.
Yeah.
Mine 0.89, which is the exact reading that's on the gauge that you've got your 0.78 on.
Right,
Or
which makes
gauge,
sense,
your
don't it?
gauge. Yeah. So it's got to be something to do with the configuration files, I should imagine. There.
Yeah. My dogs are fighting again, guys. One of them's going to die.
Yeah. One of them wants a co-pilot seat.
Right, so I'm
Don't
holding
go in the
now at
kennel.
320.
Well, at least you're going far. Well, you're going faster.
And,
than
one
me,
second,
regards to knots.
it's telling me it's going to take me 1 hour 50 minutes.
Well, that's not too bad.
So I'm going to leave it like that. And as soon as I come in on the approach, or start to descend, I can flick the speed hold on, can't I? And drop it right down anyway.
Yeah. Okay, looking at FS Cloud now.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
looking good.
anything happens to my plane, I'm going to blame Chat.
Uh,
Right, I'm going to nip to the ladies anyway. So if anything
Yeah.
happens to my plane, I tell you what, we'll blame Jemsy Dizzle.
Oh, and if we do a perfect landing, we still blame chat. That is weird. Trying to think, and yeah. Yeah, no comment. Well, James Diesel, you're right. We are too high. We are very too high. The only way you can shoot us down if you're in a jet, fighter jet.
Continental 4377, turn right, heading 085. Continental 4377, did you hear my last transmission? Continental 4377, did you hear my last transmission?
Right, how long you got left on your flight, Empire?
Turn right, heading 085. Continental 4377.
Guys, my camera's going off for about 3 to 4 minutes while I just deal with something. Okay?
And no worries.
Oh, 50's turning.
I'll not be too long.
He's eating again.
How much time you got left on your flight there, Empire?
10 past 10 I should get there. About 1 hour and 40 minutes.
Right, yeah, that's roughly about what I've got, an hour and a half roughly. That's what I calculate mine at.
Heading 060, proceed on course.
Alright, back in
Yes.
2 seconds.
Turn left, heading 060.
Everyone's going, Jesus Christ. I'm all
That's-
alone.
That's the joy to
dark.
autopilot.
I'm eating too. The autopilot, yeah. A donker ludicrous. It's only Jay and I left that are talking. You should be catching up, Jay. Why?
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, okay, you just came back. Whip. Welcome back to the... I won't say that. Welcome back to the dead.
Continental 4377, contact Naha Air Force Base
Please
Center
work.
on 3223.
Oh yeah.
132.3 for Continental 4377.
How are you guys going then?
Oh, we're going good. Get in there.
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah, about 1 hour and 30 something minutes left.
All doing good, Jay. How are you getting on?
I'm good.
Good, good, good. You're a bit of a distance behind us, so I would put full throttle to the metal.
Try and do 400 knots.
I physically can't.
Okay, no worries. Right, okay. I like these long flights. We'll have to do more. I'll tell you what we will do, which will be a nice flight. We need to go to Mandela Airport. That's about, what, 7 hours?
That's obviously in the Yah-Ready planes, yeah?
Yeah, we'll take the Yah-Ready plane there and we'll bring back Air Jamaica.
Well, just as a reminder, I'm away as from next Friday for a week.
Oh, great. Empire will do loads of flights. Sorry, Dev, we didn't hear you.
Yeah, we'll fly every day.
What we'll do, we'll look for, I think Ketz might join us if that's the case. Because he's going to get his flight sorted out and then we can do a decent flight and that lot, yeah.
If you have got a good idea.
Say that again, Jay.
I've got a good idea for one of our Fridays.
Come on then, let's have it.
We should do one past the ponds.
Huh?
Oh,
Go
what,
from
sorry?
America to UK.
Oh, that, but they're still long flights though, aren't they? They're like 5 and 6 hours, aren't they?
Whole day.
A day flight, what? A whole day flight? What?
Hmm.
I have a job sitting down for 2 hours.
It's bad enough trying to do 5 hours.
Hey, careful.
I did a 5-hour flight before and it whacked me out afterwards. I'm thinking 5 hours is just as long.
I think Silent Ted's the best man for that because he does his 3 and 4 hour flights regularly, don't he? But he's on vaccine though, isn't he?
No, not Donald Trump.
I haven't, do you know something? And I'm glad he's mentioned that because I haven't flown that plane for a while. So thank you very much for that. The next flight we do, I've got to learn the B-29 Super Fortress. I tried to take off twice and honestly, guys, you don't even want to know what happened. But I used to be able to take off in that quite well. So I've got to practice getting that thing off the ground and then I need to practice how to land so I don't come short of the runway. They just, for me, they're just heavy planes and I think with a plane like that you have to land at a faster speed because I always try to get it to about 150, 160 and it's just never enough.
Well, I did it in 180.
Right, exactly. So 160 is, I'm going to try and come in faster and hope the runway is long enough for me to stop. It's the only thing I can do. Well, I like to do large planes and see what I can get out of them because I still need to do that Dream Lifter. That looks absolutely amazing when it's in the air. It's like a flying whale. So I've got to do that at some stage. You can do the Osprey. Is the Albatross not a large plane as well? Oh, by the way, remember us talking about the Antonov?
Yeah.
I actually downloaded the Antonov plane, but the sound and all the configurations were way out. And again, because it was freeware, all I could get was something like a child had drawn the cockpit. And it looked, the outside of the plane looked really nice. It did look good. But when you went into the cockpit, half the buttons were like as if they were stuck on and they had squares around them and it just did not look right. Now that would be a plane to fly because honestly it is massive. And that's what she said.
Yeah, I was just reading George's comment in chat about need to do, I think it's a Donald Trump plane.
Yeah.
You know, the trouble is you'll take off, and what happens after you've taken off, you won't care less with, would you?
Well, we tried to do that with the 15 and 16, what's it called? Security. Can you remember that? Because I think Grote came up in an F-16, didn't it?
Yeah.
When I flew it the last time. Because there is one that you can download, and it's actually got the F-16s flying alongside it. Because he never really takes off without escort, does he? To be honest.
You always have to have escort.
Yeah. Because rumour has it he's supposed to be coming to England.
He has come over, and not only did he come over in the 747, he's also brought 2 helicopters with him as well.
Oh, that's nice. He's got money, hasn't he?
Yeah, he landed at Stansted the other day.
Oh, wonderful. There you go. Look,
Yeah,
so Donald
will
Trump's
take
in.
his own cars too.
And he'd actually made the comment when he came over, he said the British all love him.
Yeah, well, somebody's lying to him.
Delusional. Love him like a hole in the head, yeah.
And
Yeah,
the first thing he's talking about is about the EU.
Yeah. Well,
EU and Brexit.
Which I don't want to talk about.
They always come over like that, Geordie. They always bring their own armoured cars over, always.
Absolutely.
They
Even
always do
their
that. So I'm at 317 at the moment, and it seems to be holding nice. 1 hour 38 minutes for me.
Okay, that's a bit ridiculous. They don't take their own police.
Who said that? No, he means they do have their own security, and he had diplomatic immunity anyway.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have the New York Police Department coming
No,
over.
but it's called the Secret Service, isn't it, that follow him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he only brought his cars over because they weren't allowing him to use the ministerial cars, were they?
That's true, yeah.
No, they can't. They drive on a different side of the road, remember? It must be cost them a fortune to do that.
It's
the thing is
taxpayers' money. It doesn't cost him anything. It's all taxpayers' money.
American tax money.
Don't be too sure when he comes over.
As long as you're alright, Kate. Not a problem. Thank you very much anyway. Guys, can we all say good night to Ketsui, who's not feeling too well?
Well.
Good night,
Good
Kets.
night,
Get better
Kets.
soon.
Bye, Kate. Have a good time.
He's been watching too much Family Guy, you know. Or was it American Dad?
None of that.
Night, have a wonderful time. That's what it says at the end of Family Guy, innit?
Yeah, I'm going to look at my settings because I do believe that I may have to go into the setting and turn it to show actual speed, because it's saying I'm doing 315 but I'm doing 317, and on my match on the I'm getting good frame rates on this, but it says I'm doing 317. I posted a vid in Discord for you, 50. Wonderful.
Dev, did you have a chance to practice the B-17?
I've had not too much of a go on it. I've had about half hour, 45 minutes on it.
Yeah, well, I haven't had match practice either, so all of us haven't had match practice.
No,
That makes it even better.
We should stream of us trying to practice.
I don't really look forward to them flights when we do them planes anyway.
Yeah, but we need to know how to fly them bobbling at least.
Where did you post it, Geordie?
My sim's broken.
Whip. General room.
Right, thank you.
Oh, double-decker bus of American Ford.
Yeah, I see what you mean, yeah. I'm just watching it now. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah. And they're all armoured. Look at that.
Jesus Christ.
I know, I'm looking at it now. Well, how many?
What's the difference of
Wow. Oh, come on. That's taking the pee. How
Empire.
many?
that? Yes, Jay?
I don't know what, I'll just post it in Discord.
Wow.
If you can, anyway.
Uh-huh.
You're
My
right what you're saying,
stream is so
Geordie. Does he need that
broken.
many?
Yeah, I'm watching your
Look at
stream,
that.
Jay.
That is a massive entourage.
And all that's supposed to be water.
Water?
We were, that's in London, that is. Is that going through London? Nice. Black van.
Continental 437.
Wow.
Turn left heading 030. Turn left heading 030. Continental 4377.
I mean, even their Jeeps are armoured. They look like normal Jeeps, but they're not. The shell or the skin or the bodywork is made out of special bulletproof equipment.
Yeah. It's something like, is it 7 mil or, no, 7 mil, 7 inches thick, something daft. It's thick metal, it's thick metal, isn't it? It can take a armor, it can take a, what do they call them? It can take a direct hit from a bazooka type thing, can't it?
Yeah, but they can penetrate the tyres and then that's it.
Yeah, well the tyres
Well-
are even reinforced.
Yeah, but now they can do so much before it bursts.
Yeah.
Even then, with no tyres, they still can drive.
Yeah, but the thing is, the chance of them getting busted tyres on there because they were self-sealing as well, aren't they?
I think they're a little bit better than run flats.
060. Resume on navigation. Turn right heading 060. Resume on navigation.
So it's got an inbuilt puncture repair kit inside the tyre or something.
Nowhere
innit?
in them they can still drive. Yeah. I know there's a video out on YouTube where you can actually go and see the whole layout of his armoured vehicle that he's in. And it's actually got rocket launchers and things like that in it as well.
You've been watching too much movies.
No, I tell you, it was in the news. Go on it and somebody Google it for me, please. There was a diagram showing the vehicle that he was supposed to be coming out in. And he's actually got armoury in the boot of the vehicle as well.
Oh yeah, the limousine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can say, mind you wouldn't have to watch
There we
movies.
go. I found an
Uh,
image. Yeah, I found an image.
There you
I
go.
found an image now that we can see how thick the doors are. Let me post it. The doors are so thick and heavy. We require 2 people to open it. I will post it in the general room. There we go. You can see how thick
Yeah,
the
there you
door
go,
is.
look. But that's Obama coming out of that though, isn't it?
Yeah, but it'd be the same kind of vehicle that they'd be
Yeah.
using. Look at the tyres though.
I'm
It's
surprised that
thick.
you remember that program Mythbusters?
Yeah.
I was surprised that they never done something around that because they had quite a connection with Barack Obama, didn't they?
Yeah, they did, to be fair. Yeah.
I wonder what the top speed that vehicle can do.
Look at the size of that door, for God's sake. It's like an aeroplane door, isn't it?
I know. The engine must be struggling to get to the top speed.
Oh, Geordie's the man at, what do you call it? Geordie's Wikipedia, isn't he? He had that vehicle made when he took office.
And
I
and they
thought
get
that,
the
personally, I thought they'd just move over. To save money, I thought they'd
And they
just
get the
literally move over to the normal vehicle that every other president would use.
and they get the homeless people to clean it.
Mind you saying that, knowing Donald Trump, because he's always a businessman over there, wouldn't he? It wouldn't surprise me he never had that before he became president.
Yeah, probably did.
Yeah, to be honest. He's always been a target as such, isn't he, with having Trump Towers and all that kind of stuff under his name.
Yeah.
So you're probably right, guys. '50's had a shave, by the way, guys. Look at this. I've had a shave. All the grey has gone now, look. All the grey's gone. '50's looking as beautiful as ever. All gone, look at that. Such a handsome dude, aren't I? I follow all types of stuff with cars and know he has used his own money for it. Wow. Not taxpayers' money. Well,
There we go. This is Trump's car.
I tried to work out, you know, what the oh yeah. What is that?
That is Trump.
The Rolls Royce
That is
Silver
Trump.
Shadow.
And that is Trump.
Oh, is
That's
that? Oh, that's
car.
his personal car, though.
Yeah, that is an old image.
Right. In his heyday, when he was trying to show how much money he had.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was obviously before people disliked him.
Can we get off this subject, Donald Trump? To be fair,
Well, who started?
it's not like everybody really likes him, is it? £30 million ring. Oh, here we go. Geordie's on it.
Oh god, Wikipedia.
Special Forces chopper protects him in the UK visit. G-Curious? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Geek? Is it Geek Curious? Yeah, G-Curious. It won't let me. It will not let me go any higher. We're all having difficulty at the moment, and remember, G, I'm in a, what you call it, freeway, so it's not as good as flying the PMDGs. So your name is hard to pronounce. Okay, so it's not me. I barely know how to pronounce my own name. That's great, that is.
I can't even play Empire.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Just call me 50.
No comment.
Yeah, exactly. Just call me 50 plus.
The one and only.
Yeah, there's only one. I have been invaded by the 60 plus gamer, believe it or not. Call you Gek.
The 50 plus gamer versus
No,
the
60.
plus gamer.
Remember when we were streaming that time and somebody came in, the 60 plus gamer,
Yes.
and he
You have
actually
to see
followed
it's
me.
Legit.
Did we not ban him for trying to be an
No.
imposter?
No, we did check if he's a legit. And
Yeah,
he
we did,
is.
and he's legit. He streams as well.
Hmm.
Also,
I
the
don't
door
see-
panel is 8 inches, so I was quite close. That's what she said.
I don't see the 70 plus
Pretty
gamer.
sure I was a house full of 50 pluses the other day. Oh, come on. Come on. What's that saying, Geordie? There's only 150 plus. 150 plus. There's only 150. No, let's not do it.
Do you notice no one else sung with you?
Hey, because they're not at my stature. Now
Oh,
that's
Jordan
the
Ryan.
Geordie. Right, guys, look in Discord
yeah.
because Geordie has posted the picture that was in the newspaper the other day. That's
see a
what I was
weapon.
looking at.
I see a female.
Oh God, that's it. Empire's gone. We've lost Empire for 20 minutes now.
Look at the fuel tank though. They got an extra fuel tank just in case.
Yeah.
Now, 20 minutes, we've lost him forever. He's just gone to find out how to apply for that driver's job.
No, yeah, that's what I mean. And he wants to drive the vehicle in reverse so he can look at the lady's legs.
Is it?
I worry about you, Empire, sometimes. No, in fact, I worry about you all the time. No,
Well, that's normal
now,
then.
Geordie, you know about shouting.
Jesus.
Although you're
I've been
singing.
shouted at. He's singing and
I
shouting.
know, I can
now
see
he's
what he's
shouting
doing.
out loud. He should be on this the British British
Opa
Got-
56, thank you very, very much for joining the stream. You can have a hello.
Sad life.
Well, Dev's leading, Dev. You have
Hey,
taken
what?
over everybody.
That's not fair. I'm only
Yeah,
going
but so I am doing 330 at 33,000.
Right.
cheater. Oh yeah, you're 380.
You should really overtake everybody
Of course
then.
you are. I'm gonna get the A380 installed.
I tried to go and take it up to 380, but it overspeeds at 340.
You're trying to do an A380
Oh, so that's
at
an old
380
one.
knots.
Alright, Geordie, that's an old one. Geordie just put that's an old one.
I still see Trump in it.
I think it's just a mock-up though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a mock-up because then he's got one now with Obama in it. And to be fair, they look... Oh, they are quite different then. Yeah, you're right. They are different.
Yes, that is correct.
So the second one is the old one. All right, okay.
And
So
you
you
know
can see,
which
yeah,
airplane
they
I
probably
mean.
do have them to their own specifications. Because if you think about it, I don't know who's the taller out of the two. Is Obama taller than Trump?
Yes.
So
Yes, I
that's
think he
that's
is.
where they'd have to redesign it for legroom and things like that, isn't it?
Don't know.
Or they could save money and just push the seats back.
Or don't do anything and just keep it as it is.
True.
Well, if Trump was taller
Trump's
than
fatter.
Obama,
we all
they
know
would've
that.
just, they
And he
would've just-
hasn't got as much hair. Yeah, go on.
Yes. I'm in a 757-200.
Right, okay, so guys, can we have a check as to where we are? Because I am 1 hour 24 out. I've got 680 miles to go.
Yeah, roughly about the same time. I'm 665 miles out.
I am, let me calculate, 1 hour and 15 minutes.
Right, wonderful. So I think what I'm going to do is when we get a bit closer, I'm going to slow down so we don't all pile up on the runway.
The door is banging. I need to go and bodge it up with something because it keeps banging on the flipping bang bangs.
Contact Tokyo Center on 132.6. 132.6 for Continental 4377. Tokyo Center, Continental 4377 with you. Continental 4377, Tokyo Center.
I have 895 miles till top descent.
And how long before approach?
That'll be about 5-10 minutes after, so I'd say not even sure, it doesn't tell me.
All right, no worries. So you're probably going to be looking at about an hour. I would say around about an hour 35, hour 40.
They
'Cause-
do?
Well, looking at the distance where he is,
How many miles out are you, Jay?
I am currently 890 miles from top of drop.
Yeah, about an hour and 20 minutes, like you said. 50, about right.
They do. Southern Chinese Airlines do have a 757.
But they do
models.
now.
No, they're doing real life. Otherwise,
do
I
they?
wouldn't be using the skin. Someone just asked me a question. I'm going to post it immediately.
yeah, there was it was a what's a Continental? Is it not mine? He's on about. What's a Continental 737-500 ID? Guess in Asia.
What's the contingent of everyone? I'm not sure what it is. Continental. Is it Asian? What?
Mine's not. I've
yeah.
just done a Continental because we're doing a fly left wing. There we go. What's it doing in Asia? Flying to the airport. Next question.
Doesn't matter where it is.
Well, he's asking the question, and we're obviously flying to the airport. That's what we're doing here. As long as I don't get shot out of the air, I'm fine. I was gonna do if I was, you know, honest and truthfully, right? I was gonna do my Jet 2.
I was going to do a Cessna.
Yeah,
on this
I've got
part.
a nice Jet 2 skin that I downloaded, the new one. And I thought I was going to fly that, but then I thought, no, I'll do the Continental. Only because I
gonna
haven't
use-
flown this.
I was going to use Flybe.
Yeah, we could have gone for anything, really. We should have all just done the Yah-Ready
Shit.
plane, to be honest.
What's Mr. C doing now?
Oh, why, yeah, I did read that as well. Yeah, he's got blood in the, yeah. Just in case he gets shot and they have to do a transplant. I probably wouldn't know because it wouldn't last 2 minutes around here. Somebody'd steal it and sell it on the black market or something.
That car is taller than anyone else. Look at the size of that thing. I mean, you can put 3 people
I've just
in the
seen
trunk.
it as well.
You can put 3 people in the trunk.
Yeah, you can see how what a fortress it's like just by looking at it against how the people are standing there, can't you?
I mean, they can put a big cannon on the top and use it as a tank.
Yeah.
I mean, have you seen that movie called White House Down or Olympus Has Fallen?
Yeah, I've seen both of those.
Yeah, they had that vehicle in there, which is called a pop vehicle. And then you've got an actor. Yeah, well, I won't say about the movie just in case no one hasn't seen it.
Well, I don't mind giving things away. Kevlar wheels. Do you know what? Geordie's like a bag of information this evening.
Yeah, he's probably got 50 tabs open with Wikipedia on.
Let me get comfortable, because you know the thing about doing long flights like this, you think to yourself, they're okay doing these long flights, but you don't do a lot, do you?
Nope, there's nothing to look at either, just clouds and sky.
Oh, come on, Geek. You didn't make a fool out of yourself, believe you me.
Have you crashed?
No, he was asking questions in the chat, that's all.
He's not Asian.
You don't know.
I know my stuff, and I don't just play a game when I'm busy doing things in the house. I keep update on my vehicle of the brain. Ah, so you look at Wikipedia every day. Sounds like Jordan Bryan's into his cars then.
Yeah, Groat's making a good point there.
That's
well, the fuel's already done on this one, and I understand what you're saying on that, Groat, because... But the thing about it is, I think all I'm trying to say is that once you are in the air, and I know you'll agree with me on this one, once you're actually in the air and you are flying, there's not a lot that you do until you then start planning your descent.
We can go left and right, and that's it.
Yeah.
Or up and down.
I'm one of these people where if I sit down for too long and I'm not doing anything, I get fidgety, and then I'll go off and start doing something, and then I'll realise I'm supposed to be flying a plane. And I'll be in the kitchen doing something, and I'll hear what you call it, Foxtrot, Indigo, Foxtrot, Yango, can you turn this, can you turn that, and I'll go, oh, that's what I was doing before I got bored.
Man. No links allowed, buddy. You're back in.
Guys, if you want to put links in the chat, they go into Discord, they get checked by a moderator, and we bring them into the stream, guys.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it works for me. Oh, that's it. That would be a horrible thing to do as well. But I don't have that issue at the moment, Groat. I apologise. I don't have that issue. All I do is sit here trying to talk to chat, or no, I sit here trying to blame chat for my downfall. That's what I do.
I've got 3 lots of chats. I've got my chat, 50's chat, and also Jay's chat is open.
Yeah, I can see it. The best thing about the link that you've put in, the multi-link, it puts all the chat together but gives you a line as to whose stream it's for. That's what I've done with mine, because it's showing mine, it's showing who's talking in the different rooms as well.
You're back in my chat, by the way. I brought you back in so you can type again. And no, they don't have it in real life anymore.
50 is his own downfall. Oh, Jemson, that's how! Do you agree learning the aspect of flight sim is the more... Well, it would be, wouldn't it? Because at least then you're talking to the FMC and you're talking to flight control. But... eventually, you will get me there. You know that, Groat. You know that. I am looking forward to that stream that we're going to do, guys, which will be learning the FMC. And looking at how we've always done flying on Fridays, I think it will be a good thing to do, you know, because we'll see how we all take it on as well and take it in. Yeah, I think it'll be a good thing to do.
What, crash and burn?
But because of Geordie, I am going to fly the Donald Trump plane. I fly on PMDG 737 all the time. I'm the Wikipedia, and I might even join in your Discord. Wonderful, G. Not a problem. AM Guy, hello, hello, hello. How are you? Now, the difference is, Jem, we had some, you know what, you got to say, we had some really good fun when we were flying and doing things like that, you know. So it's something that when you've got time, load it up, have a go, and then come back. Try and fly, see how you do. Yeah, I know that's the one thing you hated, the crashing side of it.
But that's normal, the crashing,
We've
that's
all,
how you learn.
but to be honest though, we've all kind of progressed a little bit further and things like that. Now, I've still had, was it about 2 streams back when I couldn't land anything? And no matter what I did, it would not catch the ILS. I was trying to do manual landings. I think I only did 1 good landing in the whole of that stream. Can you remember? And I was really peed off. I was really peed off because it was Empire trying to catch me out by not having ILS on these bloody, what you call it,
here
flights.
we go again.
He wanted 50 to crash and burn.
But last week, you did a nice landing with no ILS.
Yeah, that was last week though. And to be honest, I do like flying the Learjets, and I love flying the Cessna that I've got. But I still like these international flights and using the ILS and coming in. I know you live for PUBG, don't worry, we know that. And I kind of like it when we do probably flights like this and it's nice and chilled out. I think at the moment now I like to pick the different skins as well. I love what Dev's done with the Yah-Ready planes, they're brilliant. They are absolutely brilliant, they are. And it's nice, we need to take them around the world and show them off.
Yeah, and I've got a new plane to play with as well.
You'll have to speak up, Jay, because I didn't hear that properly.
I was just saying, and I've got a new plane to play with as well.
Oh, there you go.
You also got the 50 Plus logo skin for an A320.
Has he done it?
I done an A320 some time ago.
I did see that one when you posted it, but you haven't given
Yeah,
it to anybody.
No, I haven't, because because we never used the A320.
Well, you need to send it to me because I'm about to download one. Oh, the A320. You should have put it on an A380.
Yeah. At the time, I'd done an A320 because that's the one you and I got the payware.
So will it go on that plane?
Eurosoft, yeah.
Right.
Eurosoft
So
one
send it
does,
to me anyway, and then I can fly the A320 21s and 90s. I can fly them. I just don't fly them enough. That's all it is.
They're fully FMC.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
A Peter Pan
Especially the one from
livery.
Eurosoft.
When I went to Gran Canaria, we were on an A320. When I went to Gran Canaria, we flew on an A320, and I was taking pictures of all of them as well. We even saw a lot of the Dash 8s. There was quite a few Dash 8s at the airport as well. I didn't know how popular they were. Bit nostalgia seeing people fly freeway stuff. I used to fly them, but yeah, well, you start. Do you know the thing about it is, G? You start somewhere, and I think for me, I know for definite that there are not many. I don't know any other streamer, and look, if I'm talking out of the box here, I don't know any other streamer that is flying freeway as much as I do. I don't know any other one. I've watched so many people fly, and I don't see hardly anybody doing freeway. So I am unique at the moment.
I like that. That is a very nice skin. It's unique.
That's what I do. Which one? Where's he posted it? In the flight sim?
Sim room. Yeah, sim room.
Right, let me have a look what he's done here. Oh, he's made that himself. Wow, the Peter Pan.
Used the wrong name though.
You didn't actually fly. That's actually why I clicked onto the stream. Not often you see freeway aircraft, and you don't. And to be honest, when you're looking at people that are starting out and they do watch my stream, believe it or not, guys, I do get a lot of messages, people saying, where did you get this from? How did you get that? And we post everything, don't we, guys, in mods room for them. So I like the fact that I do that, and I'm kind of unique in a way because I do want to move on, but I'm not in a hurry to move on anyway. Oh, I like the tail wing. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, that's the winglets, isn't it, that he's showing you? Yeah, that looks nice. With a Peter Pan logo on them. No, that's good, that is. Right, okay, guys, can we have a flight check? I am... Wow, this is not quick. It's not as quick as I thought. 1 hour, 9 minutes.
1 hour.
All right, okay.
Yeah,
Deb?
just under an hour.
Oh, brilliant. Jay?
Mine just says 798 miles.
Right, okay, let's work that out for you. Let's work that out.
About hour and 10.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking on that one.
You
Oh,
can
guys,
go
I've just been informed that it's raining. No! It's raining. The weather's gone.
I'm going to
No!
take my headset off.
No!
It is too. It is too. I can hear it.
So that
Don't
means
get
we could
wet.
have a thunderstorm coming, guys. So if the internet goes down, it was... Say again. Is it coming?
Don't get
Yeah, we
wet.
need this. We need it to cool things down. So it will be a cold night tonight, guys. Oh, I am so pleased. Sounds
lucky we're
like a
not
cat.
flying.
No, cats go meow. I go meow.
Lucky we are not flying in the UK then.
Thunderstorm means cool air. That's right. Yeah, we do need to cool down just slightly because it was very humid round about 4:30ish this evening.
If we was flying in the UK tonight, we will get very bad weather in our
Yeah.
game because we've got realistic weather on.
I think there will be a thunderstorm because we've had this for what, just under 3 weeks. This weather.
Mm-hmm.
How long? 4
3
weeks.
weeks.
I have got a moderator out of the chat that is speaking to me from the kitchen, guys, who is correcting me. It's 4 weeks. I stand corrected. Her from above. Where is she?
Yeah, well, I heard on the news today we supposed to have thunderstorms, but the heat wave is far from over.
Well, I've been... excuse me. I've heard that as well, to be honest, because if you think about it, we get our hottest weather around August, though, don't we?
Yep.
I can't believe it. Please help me. The back door's been shut and it's been open for a month. I've got a fan in my bedroom that's been on for a month. I've got a side window that's been open for a month. The bedroom window's been open for a month and we've had no sheets for a month. God, please, thank you very much for the rain. It's been an
Sometimes you've got
absolute
to watch it,
nightmare.
though, 'cause even with rain, it's even muggier afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, very.
I'm kind of thinking to myself, what does tomorrow have to hold?
Rain.
Rain.
And then when winter comes, a bit back to winter. You know what winter's
That
like.
kind of sounds right. When winter comes, it will be back to winter. You know, Summer Empire, I have a good reason for worrying about you. Trump is a legal immigrant to White House, man. Oh, Geordie.
Well, that
man.
is out of order.
Geordie, come on. I do not want to ban you for 50 minutes.
Oh,
Wow.
2 hours and 40 minutes. This seems like 2 days.
You see the difference that we're not used to doing a flight like this because we'd have landed probably an hour ago and done a second flight, wouldn't we?
Hmm. Well, I did a 5-hour flight though, and that's just whacked out. And what I did with a 5-hour flight is
I can
For
well
lunchtime,
believe you're
I'm
telling the
away.
truth, Geordie. Wow. The wind as well with this rain that's coming down.
hailstorm out there.
It's raining. I've got
Jesus,
some
how
summer
many hours
cheers
is
outside.
that?
My longest flight was from Dubai to Amsterdam. We haven't done Dubai, have we, guys?
No.
No, we haven't. Not Dubai.
How long is that?
7
Oh,
hours.
yeah. Well, the flight we're doing now, we haven't done this flight before
No, we
in
haven't.
this country.
I don't even know the airport. For me, do some hops around Scandinavia. Yeah, we'll look at things like that, to be honest. If I'm doing hop flights, which are touch and goes, things like that, we're best off doing them in the Cessnas, aren't we? Things like that.
I've actually got a flight plan made up for sort of like a circuit around, I think it's Sweden somewhere. It's a little airport around Sweden.
We'll have to try it one time. Norway's a beautiful place to fly in. Yeah, we'll try them, G. Yeah, we'll try them.
Got so much to do in a short space of time.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, if I think if I ever get another Friday off, I think what we ought to do is try and come on a lot earlier and you know, do a little bit more, because we try like what you've just said. We try to cram so much in a small space of time. That's what we do, and we always turn around and say, well, I don't have enough time. The disappointing side of it for me is when it's work. If I'm at work on a Saturday, I try to stay on as late as I can, because I then don't want to disappoint you guys. And if I'm tired, I just think I've got no choice but to come off at about 10, 10:30. The max I will ever stay on if I'm really enjoying myself has got to be 11 o'clock. Got to be. Because I like to come off the stream, I like to wind down, because I can never just close the stream down and go, I'll go straight to bed, because it's up here for a bit, isn't it? G, thank you very, very much for that follow. That is much appreciated as well. And thank you for your help and advice. Grandad Frederick Trump, who arrived on a boat from Germany in 1885, aged 16. And you still called him Grandad Frederick. I think that's supposed to say Frederick. Geordie is a bag of information. I am so impressed with that guy this evening.
His middle name is Wikipedia.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Geordie Wikipedia Byron. Oh dear. So, Sunday. What do you reckon, guys? I tell you, I've got an idea for Sunday.
Go ahead.
And I'm not going to say it on the stream, but I'm going to just send you guys a message.
Okay.
I'll put it in.
Yes.
What should I put it in? Where are we?
Mod swim.
I'm not doing, Geordie, I will not do Fortnite until I work out how to build and run at the same time. Right, mods room, where are we now? Here we go, mods only. If I go over there, then let's have a look.
I'm just writing some of these flight nights idea down.
Oh yeah, that'll be, yeah, write them down and then you can come back to me on them anyway.
That's what I usually do when there's something that we like to do. I write it down, and so that I can think ahead and plan.
Yeah.
So we also got to do pick the biggest aircraft that we can find, and do that one. Plus we've got the B-17 flight. Right.
What do you reckon, guys? If you haven't already got it, I don't want you to go out and spend money on something that is...
I've not actually heard that one before.
It might rain. It's raining now, Jem. Look out the window. It's raining now.
Fifty and I are talking. It's just that we just
we're just messaging at the moment.
Talking with our mouth closed.
Well, something like that, yeah.
And we can discuss it
Where'd
later.
that come from? Hold on a second. 50, do you need a wall when you get golf carts to drive?
Huh?
I don't understand. When you're going
get-
to learn how to fly an aircraft with the FMC working, it's going to be an Airbus or a Boeing. It'll be an Airbus. We'll do it on the A3. We'll use any of the A3, 20, 21, 19s or whatever. Geordie must be high. Geordie's always high.
A319.
Well, I've got 4, so I don't mind which we use.
Same me.
I don't mind. I'd probably do it in an A320.
Yeah, what about Dev?
I have A319, A320, A380.
Okay, that's good.
Do you
And
have the same?
FMC
Do you have the
does
same
work.
Aerosoft package?
No, but I think some of the default A319s come with the FMC, or you can download one that fit into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Airbus are the easiest ones. Great for starting to learn aircraft with the FMC. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Don't call them FMC, but MCDU. Oh, come on.
Yeah, he is right.
Yeah, but does it? Listen, it doesn't matter. It's a flight management. It doesn't matter. They all do the same thing.
FMC is a lot easier to say because it's only 3 letters.
Yeah, but the MCDU has got 1 letter. Or does it? I'm not going to get into this.
The MCDU is too long.
Okay, the flight. Let's just call it the airplane computer.
The autopilot.
Yeah, we won't call it an FMC, we'll just call it the flight management computer.
Yeah, that's it. We'll just call it the flight management computer, or we'll call it the brains.
I call it Tokyo Drift.
Yeah. We'll call it the brains of the airplane.
Yeah, the Dalek brain.
Right, okay, where are we now? I am 57 minutes out, so what I am going to do is I'll wait till I'm about half an hour out, and then I'll set my plane up back on the, what you call it, speed hold, because we'll probably get told to descend around about half an hour out, would you not say? Altitude that we're at.
Yeah, depending how high we are.
We'll see how we go.
Oh dear.
I'm
Continental 4377, turn right heading 090. Turn right heading 090. Continental 4377.
What I am going to do, Empire, what you've put in, what you've messaged me with, I want to look at doing that probably on one of my days off so I can spend longer on it.
Oh, okay.
It'd be easier for
That's
me if
fair
I do
enough.
that, because the problem we had last time was you do need a reasonable amount of time on that, don't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I'll look at doing that. But I did load up the one that I the first game I told you about. I did actually load that up, and it looks totally different, and it's had a massive update.
Okay. I'm going to look it up to see the blurs of the blurs.
Yeah, I think it was about, I don't know if it was 20, I'm not quite sure, because I know that Ket's purchased it.
Oh, it's £16.
Right, there you go then. So it's not a great
That's
deal.
not too bad.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, the date of birth is giving me a heart attack. I've seen people streaming. I just never got into it.
I used to stream it a lot before. I used to like playing it and everything and things like that. Right, here we go.
Turn left heading 090.
Same here.
Resume on navigation.
If I'm thinking about the same thing as you, I've got it.
Wonderful.
Continental 4377.
It would be nice to do something like that, wouldn't it? Do you think?
I check.
But I'm gonna. What I want to try and say though, guys, is I'm gonna try and stick to, like, Sunday at the moment is our multiplayer day. Yes, we've been doing spin tyres, and we've only taken a little break away from spin tyres before we go back to it, but we are going to go back to spin tyres because I really do like that.
Jay, you don't have it. I'm checking now, and you don't have the game.
Could you DM me what it is?
Geordie. Oh, Geordie's a card, isn't he?
Yeah, he's always a card.
What's that?
Continental War 377. Contact Bulldog Center on 132.5.
Oh, Geordie's playing Fortnite.
132.5. Continental 4377.
I'm looking at it. I'm not going to run the clip at the moment, but I'm looking at it.
I know, I've been listening.
Tokyo Center.
Empire.
4377. With you.
I'll see if I can pick it up.
Continental
10-4.
4377. Bulldog Center. Roger.
And thank you very much for joining the Discord as well, matey.
How many players can you have in that? That's the only thing. Does it
What-
take 4
what
or
in?
more? The game you just sent.
I think you can have 4. You may be able to have more because I think it's one of those where it depends who hosts it.
Okay.
I'll look into it anyway.
Can't
If
be
that's the
that.
one you put in DM, I don't have that one.
Right, okay. Fortnite is 4. Okay. That's your squad though, isn't it, in Fortnite? You create squads in Fortnite, I think.
He's talking about Fortnite.
Yeah, he's just put something in Discord for me to look at.
I so want to say something to that right now, but I'm not going to say it.
You can always DM us, can't you, if you need to? Yeah, squads are 4-player max. I thought they were.
He's talking about Fortnite.
Jay, you don't like Fortnite, do you?
Meh. I'm just going to message Empire what I wanted to say.
Yeah, I never play Fortnite and I'm not interested.
He wouldn't be on about your clip, Geordie. You know that. I've watched you stream it, by the way, Geordie. I have watched you stream it a few times. Right, guys. What? Mine still says 0.52.
I am 679 miles out.
You went live for 5 hours today. Wow. Do you have to be like a mod and stuff to fly with you guys? Not necessarily. You only have to be a mod or something like that in able to talk on the stream. I normally, when I do my flights, only, and if you guys haven't noticed, you will see that I only normally do my flight sims and the majority of my multiplays with a certain amount or a certain type of follower. And these guys have now been following me for a long time. I trust them impeccably, and I know that, and I don't mean to be horrible when I say this, G, I know they will never disrespect me in my stream. I know that, and I know that no, I'm going to say what I feel here. Empire has followed me from day one. I know when I met Jay all those over a year or so ago, he was a young lad. He was very, very polite, and he's been with me ever since. And Dev has been with me now for, is it just over a year, Dev?
Something like that, yeah.
And Dev has been absolutely amazing in the stream, and he has contributed a great deal as well. So that's the main reason. That's why I do that. And you'll understand when I say that to do a stream, and Geordie has been with me from probably day one as well, but to do a stream and have people in it that respect you and will listen is absolutely brilliant. And then Jemsy Diddle has been with me for more or less day one. But Jemsy Diddle streams, and the idea is I know the Empire streams as well. So I've had issues where I've moaned at people for streaming while they're doing that. But all I'm trying to get at is these guys, no disrespect, have always been there for me, which is nice. And Jemsy Dizzle's always been there for me, even if she's not in the stream. So look, that's what I like about my stream, and that's why we have the 50+ squad. You ready?
You ready? Play the song.
I've just stepped off my soapbox now, guys.
I really want that song now.
Everybody wants that song, but you know what? It is not going live.
It's copyrighted.
Yeah. Copyrighted and
Yeah, and look, G, not to be, you know how you look at it, it's like having a group of friends and then somebody else comes in. The one thing I will never do is rock the boat. I will not do that. You have been with us for over a year, Geordie. You are the one person that challenged me at times, Geordie. But you're a good guy. You are a good guy, and I know that for definite. And his heart's in the right place, which is what I like about people. I like people to be genuine. I like genuine people. I am not the type of person that will... I don't know about put up with crap, because I take a lot, and I do. But I am not frightened to have the conversation with any of you guys, but it will always be off stream. Always. Always. And the only one person that knows me, probably 100% when I'm like that, is Gemsy Dizzle. That's the only person. And I know I've had conversations with Empire, haven't I, sir?
Mm-hmm.
But nothing to the level where I've gone, you know, I don't want you guys around, or I'm annoyed with you as such. Is your destination Tokyo? Empire, answer that question, because I'm lost.
Tokyo?
I know. No,
Yes.
we're... Go on.
It is, yes, Tokyo.
Yeah.
Well, it's all here, look. Guys, it's all there.
Yeah, if you...
Why are you asking? It's all scrolling across the stream where we're going.
It's Tokyo. It's the other side of the country.
Yeah.
Well, you know where Tokyo is, anyway. You just look at the map.
And that's what it is. Thank you very, very much for the follow, sir.
If you're interested, just look up the code.
There you go. It's scrolling across the stream, Empire.
Yes, I've got the same on my end. Plus the people, plus they got it in the chat too,
Yeah,
so they can read it.
which is nice.
And don't ask me how to pronounce some of these names.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, you can. No, and G, that's exactly what we do. We've had, if you remember rightly, there was that one time I streamed, and there was about, I would say, anything between eight or 9 of us, probably could have been 10, and there was still only us 4 in Discord communicating, and all these. Can you remember that one, guys, when they were all following us?
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of people have an issue with FS Cloud. Touch wood. We've not been too bad, have we, guys?
No, it's been good. I mean, there is glitches, but they're not severe. I mean, FS Cloud never crashes on me, so that's a benefit.
I've been fortunate enough where it hasn't really crashed on me, to be honest.
I mean, yeah, it comes up showing us different planes, or it's glitching with other players for the planes, but other than that, it's just normal.
No, I don't know how to pronounce that. How would you pronounce his name, Empire? How would you pronounce it?
EUTCC.
Yeah, that's how you spell it, but go on.
I'll probably go and get Cortana to say it for me.
And she'll get it wrong anyway, but we'll call him E, because if I can't pronounce them, I do that. But no, honest and truthfully, you would not like to see me, and I would not even know how to open an airplane door, to be honest. There are, do you know, when I watch it though, there are some flight simmers that are actual pilots.
Yeah, they are.
And then you have got some flight simmers that are taking their pilot's license, and then you've got some really amazing flight simmers, yeah, who are not pilots, have never flown a plane, but really do amazing streams. That's what I like when I watch them.
EUTCC.
See what how
welcome.
Cortana says about that.
No, she's just spelt the letters. That's all she's done.
That's it. She just spelt the letters. That's out of order.
Like Matt Davis. Any of them. I mean, I don't, to be honest, I don't watch those guys, Matt Davis or Chewy.
Matt Davis.
I hope we're not I hope we are not promoting streamers and that in my chat, guys. I
There's
hope
one
that's not
streamer
what we're
I watch
doing.
a lot, and 50 does the same too, but I'm not going to mention the name.
Yeah, do you know.
And you know who I'm talking to.
Gee.
Hello, guys.
Yeah, you can do that. You can pass love for him.
welcome.
That's fine. I'll accept that.
Oh, he said their name. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about a guy.
You know, I'll
with
always help you set
a-
something up, Geordie. The only time I'll probably be free is Sunday. The only time I will be free at the moment is Sunday. Am I at the top of the food chain? Groat, always.
I've got
Always
some
at the top of the
matchsticks.
food chain, me. Always.
Oh, look at that. We are getting closer.
All right, you need to do it. I've got the new pro mods anyway, so if you want me to send you the files or help you with it, I don't mind. I don't mind. I think somebody did mention to me if I was going to do pro mods. And look, the one thing for me and ETS at the moment is I can't keep up with what they're doing because can you remember when I used to do the streams? I have and I'm going to say it, I have a fetish with Eddie Stobart. So the thing for me is I like to do a stream where I've got some sort of a theme to it. And I love when I was doing all the Eddie Stobart stuff because that used to bring me in a lot of viewers. All of a sudden, they haven't updated the Eddie Stobart stuff so I can use it on Pro Mods. That's what I need to work out. And then with me, it's always that downloading it, running it, installing the sachet, and then installing the software that allows you to have the double trailers. And honest and truthfully, I just haven't had time. Yes. Mr. C, Fernbus has had a massive update.
Yes, they have.
I haven't loaded that, and I haven't. If you noticed, I haven't done any real driving games. The last one I did was bus. What's the new one? The new bus sim.
Bus Simulator 2018.
That's the last one I did, and I like that as well. And I haven't done a lot of that either. I think because I don't get a lot of time, I can't find the right time to get everything sorted, but things might change for me, you never know. No, we're only doing this one flight tonight, Pigeon.
Yeah.
It's just we've not really done a long flight like this, so we just thought we'd give it a go and see how it goes. We normally do probably an hour. We average about three flights an evening, don't we?
Generally, yes.
Yeah, we do that, yeah. Ah, so the rain's got you. Oh dear.
It's 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Well, we've
long.
been streaming for
Ish.
2.5 hours, which means we've probably been in the air for about 2 hours, wouldn't you say?
Yes. Because we started, but we didn't talk off about another half an hour.
Something like that. So yeah, we've probably been in the air about 2 hours. And
So we've got
for
about
me,
40 minutes left.
I've got 41 minutes to go, and I've got
Okay.
336 miles to go.
So that means in the next 10 to 20 minutes we'll be starting to get very quiet.
Yeah, it will go quiet in the chat, guys, as we
300 miles behind you.
you're probably about an hour behind us, aren't you, Jay?
Oh,
Not
going on.
close.
At least the internet works.
That's true.
What's that poster mean? Oh, I'm in the wrong flipping chat, that's why. I'm in another Discord channel. Jordan Brown has posted a link of a Stobart mod trailer.
Yeah, I've got to be honest. It's not difficult for me. Are you going to have to refuel? No.
No, we've got unlimited fuel.
No, you
But to be fair, even we wouldn't ever have had to have fuel anyway, because we would have taken on enough fuel for this flight. To be fair.
Yeah, it would be enough. Usually these aircrafts have a lot of hours of fuel. I mean, I can do 8 hours without fueling.
What I'm going to do, Geordie, is I will have a look at it, because I know you like when I do Eddie Stobart stuff, and I need to get back into, even if I run just a base game without pro mods and get me Eddie Stobart stuff back on it, I don't mind doing that, because I used to like that. I used to love doing my Eddie Stobart stuff, because where I live, you can only go probably 20 miles up the road, and you've got the Eddie Stobart graveyard. Where honestly, when I went past it, you've got every Eddie Stobart trailer stacked up, all in one area, and it looks nice. So
Okay,
I will
I'm
get
looking
back
at
to that. I'll try and get that
FSL now
sorted
to
out
see.
sometime.
Wow.
25
Okay,
minutes from me
so
up the road. So he's probably got 2 depots, but
they even got their own airport.
we're gonna do that one. We are gonna do an England. We are gonna do an England to California flight. What are you
Jesus
drinking?
Christ,
I
that's
am
gonna be
drinking. It's Friday. I don't know if I'll get done for advertising, but I'm drinking one of those. I'm drinking that lot.
Yeah, 50. Going on about Eddie Stobart, you do realise they have their own rail division as well.
Yeah, somebody did mention that.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
somebody's mentioned that to me. I've got the Eddie Stobart plane as well, by the way, and I did that because of Geordie, and Geordie gave me the link to it.
That's our flight. Heathrow to Los Angeles.
Yeah.
It's 11 hours.
Oh, come on, guys. How are we going to do that one? We'd have to do it at night time, fall asleep, wake up in the morning.
I can't even. I'm struggling to get the longest I
Yeah,
did
it
was
is
about 8
cider,
hours.
G. It is cider, look. Strongbow, it is cider. Yeah, it's cider, look. So, and it's a pint can. I'm on a mission tonight. There's no way I'm going to work tomorrow, but I'm on a mission. What I've got as well is I've got all the skins for the trailers, but sometimes when I load them up, they just don't seem to work.
It's X-Guys. And 50 said I can't be driving the blue Eddie as they are famous for the green. Well, that's out of... You can't drive a blue flipping Eddie Stobart. That is out of order.
You can actually.
What?
You can
Can what?
drive the blue one.
But they don't have a blue Eddie Stobart.
They actually do, Empire.
I'm going to Google that. Oh yeah, they do
Who
too.
taught me how to fly? Well, you've got one guy in the chat that goes by the name of Groat. You've got Jay's helped me on numerous occasions, which is Captain Jay, who's flying with us at the moment. I like that skin, G. Geordie, I like that skin. I do like that, the blue one. That's the... Is that not the rail colour that he uses as well?
Yeah.
But I do like that. And the difference is, E, I'm not a fantastic pilot or anything like that. It's all freeware. So it's a lot simpler than it is flying the PDMGs. That's all.
Discord's going
Stop
up again.
teasing me, Geordie. They all look nice.
It's not pink for Gemsy Dizzle.
What do you mean?
They need to be pink for Gemsy Dizzle.
Yeah, we need a pink one for Gemsy Dizzle. Does Eddie Stobart do pink? If not,
I'd be surprised.
Only in Photoshop.
I'm sure we can do that. Right, so I've been told to go 035, guys.
I can't spell things properly. Do that again. Edit stock. Edit stock. There it is. Right.
I'm coming in on a different runway to everyone. It's April, is it? Oh, that one's called April. I think I am coming in on, did I say 36 left? I think it was.
Yes.
I'm just checking that. I'm going to write that down so I don't forget. I'm coming on, no, it's 34 right I'm coming in on.
Well, I set mine up to...
Let's have a look. Oh, hang on a second. And I've even checked that right. I've even put that in incorrect. So I can do that now. I actually put...
I have 560 miles till the top of drop.
Let me just do what he wants me to do first.
Turn right heading 065. Resume on navigation. Continental 4.
065.
I see images of Stobart in Discord now.
Right,
See,
mine
even-
should be... What's that one say? 0... Oh, I know what I've done. It should be 010, so let's do that. That should be 9. And that should be 10. Let's flick that over. That'll be better when I set it. 0, let me just check that. Runway 34 right, 010900 and
What?
337.
What is he talking about? These pilots got really dark voices. Deep voices, I mean, oh, I've got a deep voice. Yeah. Oh, I like that bass.
I've got a
Oh,
deep
Eddie
voice. Do
Stobart
you know why I've
bass.
got a deep voice? Because I've got
No idea.
testosterone. While these
No
bullets
idea.
have really got dark. Well, I know what you meant. Right, okay, so that was 34
Empire.
right.
Yes.
I'm walking around the plane.
Yeah, Jay is. He's walking around the plane. The pilot's no longer in his cockpit. He's walking down the aisles of the aircraft. So Jay's got something to do while he's flying.
When you go, I'll show you quickly, hopefully without doing it. What you do is, if you go into your options, if you go to settings and go to sounds, if you can see the screen that you see now, you need to make sure, Pigeon, that you have got the sound set to your speakers. So mine's a Realtek high definition audio. So voice and speakers are set both to that. Now you can set the volume of the engine, the cockpit, the environment, or the voice. And then when you click OK, it will then start to talk to you once you have set up your flight plan. Once you set your flight plan up, you can either go VOR or VFR, and it will pick up the ATC and it will tell you what to do automatically. And that is box standard in FSX. There's no add-on or anything, it's just box standard.
Yeah. For 2 pilots, yeah. Well,
So if you can set that up, and it will talk to you, and then you know exactly what to do. It will tell you to descend, it will tell you what you need to do, and then if you just press shift and F3, it will bring up your GPS, which is that one, which you can then set. When you zoom in, it will show you the ILS as well. So
Not today.
what?
Empire.
Wow, that is a nice track. What the hell is it? Oh, it's a Creo track. I've never seen that track before.
well, I can show you how to do the flight plans. Are quite simple.
That's enough. George
Because the
Bryan with
flight
the
plan,
images.
so long as you know your airport code, when you go into flight, if you hit flight plan, it does this. It will do that. And as soon as you set it up, which is what we've done here, that's your that is your departure. And then you just put your destination. You've got VFR and you've got IFR instruments. And then when you click find route, I can't do it now because I've already got one loaded in. And what it will do is it will just automatically load up the FMC, the ATC, and then you just put it on the screen. You don't have to have it on the screen, but when it talks to you, it appears. You'll have to do one with us when we load it up, and we'll show you how to do it properly.
Oh,
Yeah, I understand that, G. Like I've just said, we're all freeware, so for guys like Pigeon who are starting out, it's a good starting curve for them. That's all it is. Because this has got the FMC on it, and believe it or not, you can turn it on, look. You see what I mean? And it is a working FMC as well. That is a working FMC on this plane. It's not the best FMC, but it's a working FMC. So you can, what you call it, load your flight plan and it will do the all the things for you. But you have got proper FMCs that you can download into the game, which are absolutely brilliant. Oh, probably not. Okay. It's not accurate. Yeah, okay. It's not inaccurate, but it's okay. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And it's not accurate, to be honest. But if I turn it on and set it, it will take over what the ATC is doing, and I don't really want it to do that. Right, so I'm 30. I am now going to put my plane on.
Is this the part where we get ready to be active?
Well, I've just set mine back onto the thing, so I'm turning it down to 300, and I'm going to come in and get ready for landing.
I was at 305 knots. Now I'll go down
No,
to 300
I've just gone
knots.
down to 300 now, just to bring me in nicely. And I think what I will do is I will turn on my ATC. There we go. So I am now ready when it tells me what to do.
Right.
There
We are
go.
about 15 minutes away.
You're 15 minutes away.
15, about 20 minutes away.
Right, okay. I'm still
Oh, talking
30
about
minutes
that,
out,
Dev,
I am.
Dev is in front
Can you
of
get
me.
some music going in the stream, or is it a no music? No, because they VOD it, G. It's pointless. We're having a conversation and people listen to the conversation. You start putting music in, they VOD it. And I haven't really gone into the actual Twitch playlist, because there is certain music you can play on the streams. Oh, Empire, please, you would not want me to sing. Eddie Stobart, Scania, London, South Airport, I need you to fly there. Right, wonderful.
Andrew!
Andrew!
W.
Hello, Andrew. Welcome to the stream.
The W's.
If you add
Call it Mr. W.
NSC songs, well, that's what I meant, in other words. They've got a play. They've actually got a playlist. Oh, come on, guys. I ain't going to sing. You're not getting me singing on the stream, I can tell you that now. Sing Rubber Duck, yeah, right.
No,
You want the lyrics?
No, I do not want the lyrics, thank you very much.
They'll have to wait for a birthday for a song.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Rabadak Lang Nuts. The Rabadak song. Wow. And when we get, wait a minute.
Oh,
to make
okay,
this
thank you for
interesting,
that, Geordie.
We try and sing in Chinese.
Well, I'll look into it, but then I'm not one. It depends what game I'm doing as to whether I want to put music in it. But I understand what you're saying. It could be in the background or just nice and low. I kind of like the fact that I don't have music sometimes, because when I watch some streams and they've got music in it, it kind of overpowers the stream at times.
Better than just having one song.
Yeah, it depends. Don't forget, you've got all different types of streamers. I mean, I can talk for England, so it doesn't actually bother me that I don't have music. The one thing with me is, what I like to do is, like how I see chat, I like to interact with the chat and with you guys. Now, the music at the bottom, the music in the background, okay, that's fine, it's a bonus, but I don't always do it. When I first started out streaming, I used to do car mechanic and things like that. And whenever I did car mechanic, I always used to put music in the stream, because you'll always go in a garage, a workshop, and they're always playing music. And I was trying to create that kind of feel. But when I'm flying a plane and that lot, I don't know how many times I've flown. I've been on a lot of planes, and I never hear music in the plane or in the what you call it, in the cab. Do you get what I mean?
Now you have headphones on and watch.
Yeah, that's what I
on the
mean.
screen.
So the idea is, you just try and make it, I wouldn't say it's realistic, but you try and keep that kind of format, don't you?
Come on, if it played music on my plane, it'd be the same sort of music you get in those lifts.
Oh, please don't do it. Don't, Dev. Please don't do it. But I know what you mean, elevator music.
Yeah.
But we don't, and then you're always, whenever you play music, you're always going to get somebody coming in and go, 50, can you play this? 50, can you play that? Or have you got this one? And I just think, do you know what, guys? Let it go. Just let it go.
Let it go, oh let it be, oh let it
Because
go.
I disable where people can put music in the stream, because there's always somebody. There is always somebody that is going to put something silly in, and I'll just go, do you know what? Turn it off.
Just enjoy the sounds of the engine singing.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
what I say.
That
Just
sounds
enjoy
better.
the stream. That's what I get, guys.
Right. It hasn't told me to descend yet.
I've
I was
boarded.
taking a
I've
break.
boarded quite a few planes, and I've not really heard music playing on them when I go on them. It's probably something that they do where you are, G, but I don't really hear it so much.
Well, no
And
wonder
then
it's
if you
flying
think
inside.
about it at the moment now, the majority of airlines are trying to save money. And what they tend to do is, can you remember when you used to have an in-flight movie and you used to be able to watch, you used to have a screen in front of you and the plane would take off and the pilot would go, we're now flying at 30,000 feet, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And you could actually track the plane. You don't see that anymore because they've got rid of all that. Yet they charge you more.
Yeah, I think they only have them on long flights because they had it on the flight when I went from Heathrow to New York.
Yeah.
So I think it's only really long haul flights they have them on now.
You can't. You can't just sit there for 12 hours looking at the back of someone's head.
Believe it or not, the intercity trains over here used to have the same sort of system with a TV monitor built in the back
Right,
of the
I'm
seat.
going to nip to the ladies, guys. I'll be back in a
They
few
done away
minutes.
with that 'cause of the money cost.
I'm using Active Sky.
Yeah, no, I don't know how that
The dogs are barking. The ATC's going off. So how far you got, Dev?
I've got 125 miles left, which is probably what did I say, about 10 miles a minute. So 12. Yeah, about 12 minutes, roughly.
Yeah, okay.
You want to know how long I've
12
got?
minutes? Yeah. I'm about
Let me
the
just
same.
go back to the cockpit then, give me a second.
He's trying to go back to his cockpit.
Oh, he ain't locked himself out, has he?
Sounds like it.
CJ, this is what happens when you don't employ enough cabin crew to sell your refreshments to your passengers.
He wants to come in now.
Don't forget to close the door. And lock it.
I've just been out there and one of the dogs wants to come in, then you let one in, the other one wants to go out. 2% updates on flights in plan, do routes. That's going to be your decision, that is. It depends how you fly, Pigeon, because you can either do VFR or IFR, your decision.
465 nautical miles till drop.
That, you know, on them, what we normally do is we normally go to like Spain, Ibiza, places like that, and we always order food on the flight and things like that. We do, just probably for the experience, or if you get decent tickets and and seats, sometimes you get the meals thrown in. Although the one thing I always struggle with, I'm not necessarily a big guy, fat in the sense, but I like leg room and I never get that. So you're there and you pull the little flap down and they give you this bloody foil thing with the food in, and you're trying to play around and keep your arms like this, and you're trying to eat and put your cup there and do this there and do that there. You've never got enough room.
Right, I've just been given descent instructions.
How far out are you first before you tell us this?
Just over 10 minutes out.
Right, okay, all right. So, okay. So you're probably going to go down, you're going to go down to about 17?
Down to 19 at the
Right,
moment.
okay.
I'm going down to 30,000 feet.
Are you been told to go to 30,000 feet, or are you
No.
just doing that?
I'm just doing it because I'm looking at the time. I'm thinking, I need
We
enough time
flew-
to descend.
We flew with Thomas Cook, the flight that we've done before. The flight I really enjoyed was Jet 2. We used to fly a lot with Thompson, but Jet 2 was really nice. I really enjoyed that. It was a nice flight, Jet 2. And we only noticed Jet 2 a few years back when we were in Ibiza before, and we kept noticing these we were at a resort that was quite close to the airport, and we kept noticing these planes going over the top, and they've got Jet 2 across the bottom and everything as well. And we were like, who are they? And then probably 2 or 3 years down the line, they've taken over from what Thompson used to do, and we're all flying on Jet 2 most of the time. I will finish when this flight's done, Geordie.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I will finish.
You're looking around.
You're looking at
Good.
around anything between 20 past.
What is that city? Is that Hong Kong itself or Thailand or whatever they... Oh, no, it's too small.
Yeah, it's nice. Do you know something? Back in the day, how long is that? Okay, let's just say half an hour. It's going to be about half an hour anyway, isn't it, to be honest?
Yeah.
To be honest, G, you're right. Thomas Cook, I'm not so keen on, and I'm not, because the first time I've flown with Thomas Cook, we went to Tunisia, and I'm kind of one of these guys where you go to your what you call it, you go to your checkout, and I like the way they treat you and do everything. We had to do most things ourselves. Now what you have to do is print all your tickets off, get all your stuff ready, and guess what, it's annoying when you get there and they don't look at it. They're just going, what's your flight, blah blah blah, and you've gone to the trouble to print all this information off. And I always ask the question, they charge you the same amount of money to fly, yeah, the same amount of money for extra baggage, although Jet2 give you 22, and when you get there you've already printed the tickets off, you've done everything for them, so why are you having to do this and still pay the same amount of money when they're doing less? I don't get that. Now when I first started going abroad and we flew with what you call it, Thompson, yeah, they did everything. You always used to get excited when you got the envelope through the post and it had your tickets on it, it had everything on it, and you were thinking, oh great, we're actually going on holiday now. But nowadays you have to do everything yourself. Check in online, book your luggage and everything, the whole lot. I wouldn't say it's because they're lazy. I think it's just got to that situation.
Yes, Dev. Jay.
I'm walking out of the door.
Yeah, I can
I'm
see
just
that
watching
you've
him
been
now.
doing it for
Don't
past
open
2
the door
hours.
at that altitude, your plane will
Don't.
dive.
Oh no, he's going to open the door and crash. They should do that in the game. Ah, it doesn't allow him to.
I can't answer that question because I don't really know. I don't know that one, G. It is supposed to be less paperwork, but then I always think to myself, Geordie, if you take something away from somebody, why are we then having to pay the same amount of money or more? Because don't forget, flying's got more expensive now. But I used to like when we used to fly back in the early days, and you used to get your in-flight movie, you know, and all that kind of stuff. I just used to like it. It just used to make it a little bit more. It made the experience a little bit more exciting. But then if you go into places like California and things like that, they're classed as long haul flights, aren't they?
16
Yes,
right,
they
I'm
are.
taking.
I'm going to boycott Pro Mods. The only difference with Pro Mods at the moment is I can't keep up with them. It depends how long the flight is, G. Don't forget, we used to go to Spain, and Spain in a plane is probably just over 2 hours, probably 2 hours 10 or whatever. What do you mean you can't unzip it? It depends what software you're using to unzip it with. That's why. Because if you pay the pound, and I always advise guys, look, I'm not one of these people for going and doing it the long way and downloading all 7 files. If you pay the pound, you get the one file, because you create your diff file when you log in and sort it out. If you pay the pound and get the one file, it's just one download, it's just one install. You paid the pound. Okay, so what you then need to do, Geordie, is look at the extraction folder or the extracting software you're using, because mine comes with WinZip. If you install WinZip, which is free anyway, you can get it done that way.
I did do 1.5.
Because whenever mine downloads, it just attaches itself to WinZip, and then all I do is extract them to where they need to go.
Heading 7035. Check.
Has it given you
Yeah.
runway instructions?
Yeah, it's giving me commands. I'm taking 16 right.
I keep getting extracting deleted link, unknown compression method, because it doesn't recognize it. Because what it's done, it's not recognizing the file that you've downloaded. So try not to use WinZip, and you can try and use, one second, let's see if I've got it somewhere. No, I haven't got it listed.
I've been
anywhere.
given 34 left for landing.
Right, the sound will go off a minute, guys, on my stream. One second. You can try and use uTorrent. How do you join the squad? To be a 50+ squad member, to be honest, you have to be in my Discord, communicate, and then Empire will give you the role depending on your status. Everybody who normally follows me is a 50+ squad member, but to get to this level where these guys are, you have to know me for well over a year. Well over a year. And that's exactly where I'm going, G. We have plenty. I've got loads of squad members. Absolutely loads. So, right, guys, now we need to keep talking till we go quiet so that you can give us help in the sense of, I know Dev's on approach, aren't you, Dev?
I am. I've now been given a trophy go down to 4,000.
Right, so you're going to be landing soon. How long you know Jay for? I have known Jay for well over. I've only been streaming for about 2 years and 2 months, and I've known Jay for well over a year. Well over a year.
It's quiet because we're both concentrating.
Yeah, I know. Well, if it goes quiet, guys, it goes quiet. I can keep chat going and crash. Don't worry. Yeah, I've known Jay for well over a year, mate. And to be honest, Jay, if Jay can validate you, that's not a problem. I don't mind any of that. But it still doesn't mean you'll get to the level where these guys are, or if you understand. Do you know what, G? Everyone said that to me at the moment, and I'm not at that level at the moment where I can do VATSIM. I know me alphanetics and stuff, but I can't do VATSIM at the moment. Until I learn the FMC, and I'm doing payware for probably well over a year or so, I wouldn't even consider going anywhere near VATSIM, and I wouldn't. I'm in no rush to do anything. I really, guys, want to stream as long as I can, you know, and really enjoy it. I'm not in this... I'm not the kind of guy that is looking to get great on Twitch. I just enjoy it for you guys. Support's brilliant. You guys send me games. You guys send me bits. It's all good for me. I do a full-time job, so I couldn't put any of the commitment into VATSIM. I just couldn't do it. I just could not do it as much as I probably would like it, but I can't. I want to start doing some Elite Dangerous again. I was doing that last Sunday as well and enjoying it. It's one of those things where you have so much that you want to do in life. I can't say how much fun I've had since I found Twitch. I can't. It's been absolutely brilliant for me. It gives me things to do of an evening instead of watching television or doing things like this. It irritates the good lady at times. So I then have to go, I won't stream for this day, I won't stream for that day. And then if I feel that I've been streaming too long, I have to go and make it up to her and say, we'll go out for something to eat, we'll do this, we'll do that. You know, you've got to understand as well, you have to have a happy medium. Right, I've got to descend to 15. There we go, we are going down. Oh no! Hit the wrong button. Right, so when I start to descend, the first thing I do is take my speed down slightly as well. We'll go to about 270, because when I get below 10, I always take it to...
Continental 4377, you are 90 miles southwest, turn right, heading 100, expect measures ILS, runway 34 left, approach.
It's given me runway 34 left as well.
Right, heading 100, expect vectors ILS, runway 34 left, approach, Continental 4377.
So 100, there we go guys, we are coming down. I have a question, what is better, VATSIM or, there's no point asking me that, you ought to ask G that one. If I don't communicate on either, I'm not going to know which is the best, am I, to be honest? I'd have no idea.
Okay, guys, I have 377 nautical miles till top of drop.
So 377.
76.
I'm 81 miles out, so you're probably still about 40 minutes out, Jay.
I'm just hoping I get this done in time.
Well, I'll wait. I'll try and wait with you as long as I can, Jay. Don't worry about that. We'll do what we can. I'm going to actually descend a little bit quicker, me personally. And it's Andrew VWVW, by the way, Jay. I'm just looking at, Empire. I'm looking at his name properly. Heard about the storm in Japan? Yes, yes. I think there was something like 100 people killed or something. I did hear something about that. But if you think about Japan, they had a massive flood, didn't they, at one time? A few years back. You see, the difference is we're having all this hot weather, which for me is messing around with the weather table. Because I think personally, that is what's going off at the moment.
Right.
Game Watcher, welcome to the stream. How are you?
I had to descend quite fast.
Just take your time as well, yeah?
Yep.
Oh, that's nice, and that's good. Right, so we're all on approach.
Des must be coming into landing.
Yeah, he's gone very quiet.
I have, but it's such a steep descent. I think it's going to have to be a go around.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Right, I don't want to go around. I'm not on for go around.
Dev?
I'm here in the hot Florida, USA. Wow. Well, we've got weather like that at the moment. Although it's just been disrupted by a weather front of rain. Game Watcher, thank you very much for the follow. You will be rewarded soon. So, do you know something, guys? I've enjoyed this. I haven't landed yet. Hopefully, I will land okay. I shouldn't have said that, should I? But we do need to do another one of these. I've enjoyed this.
Empire.
You ready?
In there.
Where are we going? Right. We are heading... I can't even answer that question because I didn't write it down properly, did I? And normally it's across the bottom of the stream, look. If you look there, it's telling you where we're heading. Scrolling across the bottom of the screen. That will help you. Then I don't have to remember. Right, so I should be coming down to... I'm at 16,000 at the moment, heading to 15. It'll come across, it'll run, it's been running all through the stream. Andrew VWVW, thank you very much for the follow. It will... thank you very soon. I have manual and trying with... No, and you know what I found? The flight sim community, honestly, it's brilliant. It really is. And you are 50 plus too. I think this is where I get a lot of my followers from, to be honest. Empire may sound young, but he's 50 plus as well, by the way. And they've all gone quiet, guys. Can you not tell we're on approach? This is the only time when we all go quiet. When they're on approach. You ready? Yeah, and Geordie is 100 plus. Wow. Geordie's the oldest one here as well, by the way, guys. So, I'm going to have to interrupt you guys as quiet as you are because I need to understand this approach. Does it take you out to bring you back in?
No, I was on a slightly different flight plan from you, I think, because mine was IFR, high altitude. So mine had already taken me out earlier on.
What was your runway?
My runway was 34 left,
which is what I've got.
It was telling me to come, giving me land instructions when, or clearance to land, when I was still about 7,000, 8,000 feet. And I'd already intercepted the glide slope at 8,000 feet, which is too high. Right,
okay. But it told you to go down to 4,000 in it.
And I was going down to 4,000, but it gave me a descent to 4,000 from 19,000.
What? Oh, okay. Okay, all right. Because you set yours to high altitude, that's why. I'm at 15,000 now coming in, and it hasn't told me to do anything just yet. And I am... Here we go, 8 minutes. I've got to go to 9,000. But I think what mistake we might have made is I have decided to descend a lot quicker than 1,008 to get me down to altitude quick.
Yeah, but I even had to try and take mine to 2,200 to descend quick before the glide slope. It still never worked.
Right, okay. So I need to set mine at 250 because I will be below 10,000.
So I've gone missed approach anyway.
Right, okay. Thank you very much for that, G. I tend to do that a lot to try and come down a bit quicker. But I'm only 8 minutes out, so you never know what might happen. And it's taken me along the coastline as well.
What?
Continental Board 377, contact Tokyo Center on 119.35. Going to
I have 320 miles till Tokyo drop.
Tokyo Center, Continental 4377, is out on 1,600 for 900,000. Continental 4377, Tokyo
Gee.
Center, Roger.
Don't even worry about that, because every time we fly on a Friday, I like the fact that we'll get people like you in that will probably give us advice or give us some help. So never ever say that. Don't worry about it. If it was an issue, I would have said something a long time ago. You know that. I don't, the difference is, it's different when you're doing a freeway plane though. So if I can, because somebody else was telling me to do this and do that and do this. And the difference is that when you're in a freeway, it acts different, because they then were telling me to put all these flaps on. And remember, it's not as realistic as a PMDG. That's the difference as well, which does help when you start learning to fly as well. If I make a mistake, I will still blame chat, so it doesn't matter. I'm still 8 minutes out.
Continental 4377, turn left, heading 070. Turn left, heading 070. Continental 4377.
I'm in the clouds and I can't see the runway. But the ILS should be clicking.
I use free rear cuffs as well. Let's see how I get on. You see, normally what I do is I would do this. Captain J! I would either bring this up and I would then look, zoom in. And I would then look for ILS on this. Let's see if it can show me anything. Let's have a look what it's saying. Right, okay, so guess what? Right, okay, so I'm going to be turning to the right soon, and I'm at 8,000.
Wheels are down.
I don't know how you can see anything because I can't see it on your stream. Just set the IFR Manchester Frankfurt. Oh, wonderful. So see how you get on, Pigeon.
Continental 4377, turn left, heading 065. Turn left, heading 065.
I need to descend, to be honest. That's what I need to do. Right, so it's just turning me slightly, guys.
I can't see a flipping thing. My wheels are down, my the lights are on, everything.
The
Can't
problem
see a
being is
flipping
I can actually...
Continental 4377, descend and maintain
Right, 4,000.
I'm flying blind here.
Descend and maintain 4,000. Continental 4377.
Right, 4,000. I'm going to come down just a bit quicker. I'm only at 260 odd. I can do speed brake if I need to use a speed brake. I'm just wondering. For an ILS approach. Yeah, I've done all that now. I'm on approach. I've even got my speed brake. I've even got my auto brakes to full. and we are coming in. I am still 6 minutes out. I should pick the ILS up round about 400, and I'm at 7, just coming below 7 now.
I'm at 2,000 feet and I still can't see a flipping thing.
Take that down a bit as well.
This is a hard landing.
Go to about 220 at the moment till I come in. I'm just going through the clouds now as well.
Yeah, well, I can't see a flipping thing. I'm below 2,000 feet now.
Yeah, I'm just coming through the clouds. Turn it side on so you guys can see the approach on that. There we go.
You are 3.5 miles south, turn left, heading 005. Descend and maintain 4,000. ILS.
Clear to land.
34 left approach. Maintain 4,000 until established on the localizer. Contact Narita Tower on 122.7. Turn left, heading 005.
005 it's telling me to head.
Cleared ILS. Runway 3.
Still can't see the
So
runway.
let's open that up because that's...
Until established. Tower on 122.7. Continental 4377.
Right, so I'm just coming in now, to be fair, guys.
Jesus Christ, I'm at 1,000 feet and I can't see anything. Oh my goodness me. Look at this, I can't, it's 1,000, here we are.
I don't seem to have picked up the ILS though.
Narita Tower.
Come on, you can do this, Empire.
377 is 33 miles south. Inbound ILS.
Yes, gonna do it.
Yeah, it's all set.
Continental 4377.
All set.
Narita Tower. Fly straight in. Runway 3 left. Altimeter 2992. Straight in. Runway 34 left. Continental 4377.
Right, let's see what happens. No, I'm not using real-time weather data. It's what is it? Not GSX. It's what's it called again that I've got? The weather thing that I'm using. I can't remember the name of it. It's the only thing I've paid for, to be honest.
Come on.
Active Sky.
No, it's the other one. The one that comes with Microsoft. It's another one I'm using. I forget what it's called. Rex. I'm using Rex for my weather and everything. I don't think I've picked the ILS up. I'm not hearing anything either. I'm on course heading 37. I've got flight directors on. No, I am on... I should be on 1109. That's what I should be on, and I have actually... It's there, look, so it's all on. Let's just move this out of the way. There, look, so it's all on. Oh, it's pick... I think it's picking it up now. Yeah, it's all on. 11090, which is right for runway 34. Someone's picked up ILS, I can hear it. Super Mr. MC, how are you? Yeah, I've got the ILS on now, I think. It's here, I've got it. Right, let's have a look what's going off. Right, here we go. I think it's turning me. Yeah, it's turning me. Yeah, it's turning me and I've picked ILS up. Although it's descending. Wow, it's descending me.
Yes.
I ain't gonna make
We
that.
landed.
No way.
There's results in Discord.
That is descending me too quick.
It did for me too, so it's perfectly normal.
I've just put altitude hold on at the moment. Let it bring me in. Oh no! No! Hang on, let it take control first. Come on. Come on. Do not flip. Right, what's happened here then? Right, I've managed to get control, but something's happened here. Yeah, I'm just on now. Right, okay. So 3,000, I'm back on. But that didn't make any sense what it's just done there.
I have 270 miles left.
I may have to do it on my own, so if I turn this on, let's have a look. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's right, yeah. It's there, look, it's saying I'm high. And then that one's saying I'm lined up, but that's saying I'm high, so I have to hit the glide slope, which it's still lining me up. Let's turn that off. So we're coming in anyway, guys. Landing gears down. Right, I can see the runway. Let me just check that I'm in the glide slope. Not yet. Right, okay. So I'm not even in the glide slope yet. It's here, look. And it looks like I'm coming in on this one. So it's all there on the map there. So I'm kind of alright. I think 3's a little bit high. Yeah, I can fly it visual, but I want to just see what happens here at the moment, if that's okay. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We will see what happens, because I'm not coming in on that side, I'm over here.
You don't have all the clouds in the way.
everyone's telling me to disable this, do this. You see, that diamond has really dropped down there, so I'm going to have to land this on my own. I don't mind, I'll bring it in. 50 will bring it in. You see, that's what the issue is at the moment. Let me just do that. I'll bring it in, guys, don't worry. 50 will bring it in.
It's a very large airport.
Clear to land. Runway 34 left. Continental 4377.
Right, I'm going to hit the glide slope now. I've missed out on that.
Gentlemen, at this time we request that you turn off and stow all electronic devices and keep them turned off until we are safely parked at the gate. In final preparation for landing, please make
So it's going to have to be a manual, guys.
sure your tray tables are stowed and any carry-on luggage is tucked under the
And I'm going to have to come down.
Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin one last
How I missed the glide slope, God only knows.
service items.
How do I miss the glide slope when I've done everything it's asked? I'm far, far, far too... It's missed it, yeah. Too high. Speed brake. This is not gonna be good, 50! This is not gonna be good, 50!
Sink rate. Pull up. Pull up.
This is not gonna be good, 50!
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate.
Continental 4377, contact ground on 1.
No, I'm not gonna make it. Woo! Wow, that I had to bring in on my own. Look at that, Phil. Wow! Now, you see, guys, I told you what it's like when you're doing that. Was not bad, but that was very, very, very close. How I missed the glide slope, God only knows, because I followed everything it said. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That was not bad for me. That was not bad at all for me, guys. Thank you very much, guys. I managed to get it down. I'm going to look at that approach again. How did we do, Dev?
Right, I'm just coming to line up for the runway now.
Right, okay. I managed to get this down okay. I am so pleased. So pleased. I was, I think I don't know what happened to the ILS on that. I got no idea. But I'm pleased I managed to get it down. A long flight like that, the passengers would have been peed off. Right, so let's get that thing turned off for a start. Because I had the ILS, everything was telling me that I was on. Yep, there you go. Everything was telling me I was on. Altitude hold was on. If it was off, the aircraft would start to descend. No, it doesn't matter on ILS. Doesn't matter. I've flown these planes many times. Whether the altitude holds on or not, the plane will still come down when it hits the glide slope. It automatically does that because I had the approach hit, which was why I was a bit missed. Hey, guess what? Look at the... Well, the results aren't that good, but look at that. I got fail on the average sink rate. That's because I missed the thing there. I got okay, perfect. So I got okay, but that wasn't that good. I tried my best, guys. Come on. We flew for a few hours there. I think I did quite well for a novice. I think 50 did okay. All passengers on the plane clap. Yeah. I got it down and I'm happy with that. So if we look at this, if we do this, you can see how bad the approach was. Let's have a look. There we go, look. So this is where I had an issue when I put the flaps on as well. Because I put flaps on and I had an issue because it didn't catch the glide slope. That's the issue I had. I apologise for the stutter. It's only when I turn this head tracking stuff on it does that. I'm just watching this landing in, guys, and I will get over to you. I apologise for this. It does this every time. And remember, FSX isn't as good. Yeah, I use Track IR as well. Yeah, which is nice. And I only ever turn it on when it comes to the landing so I can see the runway and see the angle where the plane's at. That looks bad, don't it? But I feel I still did the majority of things right on that. I don't know what was going off with this glide slope, because when we normally land I just leave the plane and it'll come in on its own. But I was pleased at how I got that down. See? Flying a default plane is so different than doing payway. It is. It really is. Right, Empire's down. Talk to me, Empire.
I've been down for 10 minutes.
Okay, was it a decent landing?
Perfect all across.
Wonderful. Jay, are you still there?
Yeah, still
The
here.
best I can do for you is you're looking at half an hour for me because I'm looking at the time. Right, so if you look at you're looking at how I was coming in, and I tried to level it off to pull back and everything. I was pleased with that. I was, to be honest. I was pleased. Because I don't do many manual landings, and I had to take that one right back from where it was. I was leveling off just here.
5 minutes.
So if you think about it, it was really high, because if you look at where I came... Hang on. Yeah, it was a nice landing, look, guys. That was a nice landing. Oh, come on. That was good. I thought I was going to run out of runway, though, because I came in quite fast. Reverse thrusters went on, look. The reverse thrusters were on. So I was kind of pleased with that. Yeah, that was okay. Nearly run out of runway, but, you know, I did everyone proud. Right, let's have a look at... Empire's already down. I don't see you, Dev.
Oh, I'm here, I can assure you.
No, I don't see you. Thank you very much, Gemsy Dizzle. I'm looking for aircrafts and I don't tower. I do not see you. I can see Empire. I think you might be too far out. That's what it might be. I'll tell you why I can't see you as well. Let's try this now. No, I'm going aircrafts. I'm going tower. I still don't see you. I need some sub-icons. I've got sub-icons. The guys know what to run when somebody subs. Don't worry. They know exactly what to do when somebody subs. Tower. Let's have a look. Aircraft. I can see Empire, although it's not showing him. Oh, the game's paused. Bear with me. I want to see Dev. Oh, there you are, Dev. Right. This is Dev coming in, guys. Right, we'll watch Dev come in. Dev?
Yeah.
Yet again, you're landing it. Oh, it is down now.
It is down.
It wasn't down earlier on, but it's down now. I was kind of pleased with that landing, to be fair, guys. Now, Dev, have you hit the ILS? Or no, you won't do, will you?
Yes, I'm on the ILS.
Oh, see? How do you get it? Jay is on a good approach. Is Dev flying the default? No, what he's flying is... Dev, what are you flying again, sorry? The A380?
I'm flying the A380, yes.
He's flying the A380, but I don't have one in my aircraft package. I will do after tonight, though. So it's just showing him in a default A321, yeah. But he is flying the A380. It looks like you're just hovering there, but you are coming in okay. Will you stream FSX tomorrow? No. I only do this on a Friday, Pigeon. So what you need to do for me, I think what we're going to try and do next Friday is, I'll have a chat with the guys next Friday. My FSX, right? It's just showing it me again. I will try. Oh, you know you and that bleeding plane. Well, something's crashed on me because I'm not seeing Dev do anything. Right, Dev, you are not moving. Let me just come out of it. Alright, let me come out and see if I can get you back again. Yeah, mine's just showing you as static at the moment. Don't you just love FSX? Oh, hang on. Hang on a second. Something's happening. Right, I see what's gone off. 1 second, guys. Bear with me.
Yeah, because I can assure you I'm not flying the Harrier tonight.
No, it's all right. For some reason, my FS Cloud has restarted itself. Right, there we go. It's restarted itself for some reason. Right, okay, so we're watching you come in. You haven't touched down yet, have you?
No, well, I'm ready to touch down. I've just been given a clear to land.
Right, okay, so we're watching you come in, and you're on the glide slope. It says that you've got 2 red and 2 white, so you are perfect.
I have.
That's because you're on the glide slope. I wouldn't expect any more from you.
Well, I'm X-Plane 11, so mine's going to be even better.
Oh.
Oh, that's fighting talk.
So you're at 13, you're at 1,300 at the moment, aren't you?
I am, yes.
Right, okay. Let's have a look at this get rid of that. According to this, Dev, you are coming in perfect. Yeah, it's a China skin that he's got. It's just that as soon as I load it up into my plane library, if he flies it again, you'll actually see it. Let's see how this landing. If he comes down nose heavy, he's high, although he's still got 2 and 2, so that's perfect. Oh, there we go. So he's a bit high now. So he's high now, look, but if he comes down, now he's high. There we go. Look at that. There we go, guys. Now that was okay, although, no, I'm not going to give him no. I think it was a far better landing than mine, you know. Yep, nice one, Dev.
Thank you, that was a good landing.
Nice one. You should get some serious rewards off FS Cloud for that one. I think me and... No, we're on the opposite runway to you, so you'll have to taxi over to us. Now, he isn't coming off at the wrong place, by the way, guys, because I've got a bit of texture and mesh on mine. The difference with Dev is pure freeware. So when it looks like he's coming off, but he isn't. Right, we're going to wait for you here because I've got Empire at the side of me, and if you can come, excuse the expression, just between the both of us, then we can take the photo. Yeah.
Yep.
You're on that runway, aren't you? Actually, where are you? Oh, you're over there.
I have 190 miles till top of drop.
I think I can see you coming down now, Dev. Yeah, you're at the top of that runway now, aren't you?
Yeah.
I can see you. Just in the distance.
I can't see you yet.
We're right at the end, right at the very end. Yeah, Dev's was a good landing. I did like the way that came in. I think it doesn't help the way that you get the delay. And because we're on FS Cloud, it's the only way I get to see these guys. And it's not brilliant, is it, FS Cloud? Let's see if I can find Dev. Yeah, Dev's here, look.
I'm still at 38,000. I've not got my top of drop until, let me just go back into it and check. Route, next page.
I think what you're going to have to do, though, Jay, is work out how you set that up, because I know the last time we flew, I really don't like to go off stream until everyone's landed, but my deadline is going to be 11 o'clock. And I think I really want to see you land, because last time you did a brilliant landing. Are you still on the taxiway, Dev?
Yeah, it seems like you're right on the other runways, aren't you?
Oh, we've got Chameleon in the room. Chameleon, you're too late. You are too late to say that now. You are far too late. Whereabouts are we, by the way? This is a fair, it's quite a large airport, isn't it, to be fair?
It is, yeah.
Do you know where we are?
Look, I'm trying to go by FS Cloud, looking on the map of the airport there to see where you are and get myself headed in the right direction towards you.
Just bear with me. We're on runway 16 left. We're at the bottom of 16 left. That's all I can say.
Right.
How are you, Chameleon? Better after a night. Yeah, I'm like that as well. I take it you're planning on staying up all night. Axel, press button. How are you? No, that's fine. That is fine. 1 AM tops. Yeah. I want to come off probably about 11. Download this plane. Have a cup of tea and a chat with the good lady. And then I will have to go to bed for work in the morning. I'm always well. That's all I can say. I am always well. Wow, is there a runway down here, by the way? Oh, there we are, look. We're right at the end. I can just see us. I can just see us at the end. So you're going the right way now. We are right at the end of that runway. I think to make it easier, do you think we should taxi up to him as well? Empire, what do you reckon? I think Empire's left his post. What do you work with? You'll have to put that question again. What do you work with? I don't get that one. Gee, I don't understand that one. We'll let you come to us then, because Empire's not speaking to me at the moment. Although it shows me in a similar plane to what he's in. I'll have to get some of them skins loaded in. Wow, Dev's the oops, just... What's my job? Let's just say I'm in finance. That's all I will say. I work in finance. You've gone straight through a fence, you have.
I know.
Oh, you're actually going through a fence?
Yeah.
Right, I thought so. I thought it was just me. Normally you tell me that you're on the taxiway. Wow, what happened there? We lost you.
Should have crashed.
The game's crashed.
No, it said my plane crashed.
Yeah. You know why, don't you? So it's kicked you. I can't see you.
No, I can't see you either now.
So it's kicked you because it's crashed. So when you crash in the game, because you've got the crash turned on, it takes you out.
I thought I'd switched off. I'm sure I did.
Well, I cannot see you at all. So what I'm going to do, I am going to take a picture quickly. And Dev, I apologise that you won't be in it.
No, that's fine. No worries.
I will put it down. I will put it down to Dev crashed at the last minute on the taxiway. That's how good a pilot he is. Oh God, I love that. I love the fact that that's happened. To be honest. Right, let me just so I can drop this in. Cancel that. Just so I can drop this in Discord for the guys. Let's go down to here, USB. And we will drop this one as 50 squad flight. And we will date this one the 13/07/2018. Save that. And I will get that posted into Discord. I was taking it. You was taking a shower. Okay, right guys, I am going to turn off FS Cloud, which will mean you guys will disappear. There you go. So, first of all, I would like to thank everybody for this evening because it has been absolutely, I've had a really good evening. It was a nice flight I kind of proved myself in a way, didn't I? So I've proved myself in a way because I landed that plane very well. So, for me, all I will say is, you have been watching the 50 Plus Gamer. I'll close the game down and we'll see if we can get you guys taken over to somebody. But guys, that's it for me. You ready? I will get you guys to say good night. Don't think I have forgotten. Right, so the one we'll have the first word. Jay, I will not be able to see you land.
Yeah, no worries.
All right, mate. So would you like to say good night to the stream?
Good night.
Thank you very, very much as well. I've really enjoyed it. So, Dev, would you like to say good night to the guys in chat?
A good night to everyone in chat.
And Empire, if you are out of the shower. Would you like to say good night?
Good night, everyone.
Right, okay, guys. Thank you very much. You have been watching the 50 Plus Gamer. I'm going to see if there is anybody out there who would like to take you rogues off my hands. And we will see what we can do. Let's have a look. You see, it's Friday night, so what normally happens is everybody stays on a lot longer than 50 and they all stream into the early hours. Oh, okay. Wow, there's quite a few people on as well. Who have I not into the early hours? Turn that off. Who have I not? I'll tell you where we'll go. I'm just going to check he's on. I want to thank all you guys as well. Mr. C, thank you very, very much as well. I'm going to come back to my room. I'm going to try and host this guy because he subs to me. He follows me. He's a good guy. And he's got a bloody long name. So I have to look. Hopefully I've got it. No. God, 50, how do you do it? Let me look at this one because I want to raid him. I really want to raid the guy. If I can't raid him, I'll be annoyed. Yes, I've done it right, guys. So I'm going to take you over to a gentleman who he's called Mamba Gator Gaming. He's actually doing a flight now. So, guys, I want to thank you very much for watching the 50 Plus Gamer, and I will play you out. Have a wonderful, wonderful Friday evening. I keep thinking it's Saturday. Thank you very much, and you will see me on Saturday. You ready? The 50 Plus Gamer. The 50 Plus Gamer. The 50 Plus Gamer.